And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to our Scottish Cup coverage of the weekend. It's St Johnstone versus Clyde and Aberdeen versus Livingston on Pass the Mic today. Earlier on, Kilmarnock beat Montrose 3-1 in the early kickoff, and we'll talk about that, I'm pretty sure, later on. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment. But I would like to welcome onto the panel today Stefan, Adam, and Cammy. How's it going, boys?
Going good, mate. Going good.
Yeah, good.
Very well. Glad to see that you've coped from last night, Goggsy.
This is the third game.
Oh, I have very much mellowed down after last night's shenanigans. I have not. Yes, Mother winning on penalties. You can't beat it. Anyway, we'll look at the comments before we get into the starting lineups of the games. Hello, Joseph, Sean, Don's here as well. So it's Callum, Jamie B, who's everyone supporting Livy or Aberdeen. Well, we've got one Livingston fan in our midst, and Cammy. Shot corner indeed. But I'll start off quickly with St Johnstone Clyde because I think that's the least significant game today. St Johnstone's starting 11 is as follows: Parish, Kerr, Gordon, McCart, Brown, Witherspoon, Craig, Tanzer, O'Halloran, Melamed, and May. And for Clyde, in goals, they've got Vice, Munro, Howie, McNiff, Bain, Lamont, Robertson, Thompson, O'Toole, Jack, and Cunningham. No David Goodwillie. He's on the bench today. That's a strange one. But my prediction for that game is 3-0 to St Johnstone. Any other predictions, guys?
2-0 Saints. Yeah, your 3-0 Motherwell certainly came to fruition last night. So yeah, it's brave that you've gone another 3-0 again.
I'm gonna go for 5 now, St Johnstone. I know that's a big one, but it's Clyde, so I'm gonna stick my name on it. I'll be wrong, and it'll be like 2-0 to Clyde or something, but we'll go for it.
To be honest, I would rather have a dramatic match than just an easy street. There's no such thing as an easy game in football. I would much rather go through turmoil and see my team prevail at the end.
Wonder what that's in reference to.
That's an absolute lie. But we'll roll with it. Cammy, what are you thinking
I'll
about?
go for 2-1.
Aye.
2-1 Clyde. The bully wee. Aye.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
Brave,
You know,
I
I mean,
like
like you seen the game against Dundee United in Forfar. I watched it and I was quite impressed with Forfar, to be honest. And they said a wee bit in sports when I was driving up the road from work, and they says they had only 3 subs on the bench. There were 7 players that couldn't play because they were cup tied. So you got to take in context the amount of games that they're playing anyway in the lower leagues at the moment. They're playing again on Tuesday, playing again Saturday, and if you're through in the Scottish Cup, well, you're just going to keep playing more games again, aren't you? So, yeah, why not? Clyde are a team that's probably not achieving what they should be, to be honest, the last maybe 5 years. St Johnstone have went a good run. Also got beat last week by Aberdeen. So, yeah, why not? I'm quite happy to say 2-1 to Clyde, aye.
Fair game, mate. Fair game. And
I hate St Johnstone. You must know it. Sorry.
What?
I hate St Johnstone, so there you go.
Wonder why.
Aberdeen against Livingston. Who wants to take this one?
I'll take this one. I'll go for
okay.
it. I'll let Adam read out the teams, but I prepared a pre-match goal, so we'll go 5 minutes before the game kicks off. Aberdeen versus Livingston is the fixture we're covering today. I'm hoping for some drama, like last night's tie between Motherwell and Morton. We'll need to see how that one pans out. I'm sure you'll appreciate that reference, Goggsy. Normally, I try to assess who the favourite is, like going into this one, but with both teams not really having the best run of form, I think it's going to be extremely close. I think it's one we could see go the distance or go for a while quite goalless, but we'll need to wait and see. Aberdeen come into this one off the back of a 1-0 win over St Johnstone in what would be described as a dull affair. They currently are 4th in the Premiership, 5 points ahead of Livingston. I don't know, maybe Cammy will disagree on this one.
Cammy's one at the moment, so
when he comes back,
I think Cammy just switched off listening to you.
I don't blame him. Livingston might be able to climb up the table. We'll wait and see. Livingston come into this one off of the back of a 6-0 drubbing by Celtic. Oh, he's coming back. He's misheard that one. These sides have already met. They won. Livingston won 2-0, but I struggle in seeing that happen today. Can Martindale sort of recapture the form of earlier in the season, or is this just simply a step too far? We'll need to wait and see. But I'll shut up now and I'll let Adam read out the teams.
Thanks very much, mate. Hosts Aberdeen line up as follows, obviously in Stephen Glass's first full match in the Dons dugout. Joe Lewis in goal. It appears to be a back three of Ross McCrory, Tommy Hoban and Andy Considine. It looks a midfield quartet of Connor McLennan, Lewis Ferguson, Dean Campbell and Johnny Hayes, with the trio in attack being Matty Kennedy and Niall McGinn supporting Fraser Hornby. Cammy's Livingston line up as follows, with Max Strycek in goal. Back four of Nicky Devlin, Jack Fitzwater, John Guthrie and Jackson Longridge, with Marvin Bartley and Jason Holt sat in front of the back four. Craig Sibbald and Alan Forrest on the flanks, with Scott Pittman in support of J. Emmanuel-Thomas up front. I guess we pass over to Cammy to hear his thoughts as one of the fans with regards to this fixture, and give us his thoughts on this, what should be a decent cup tie, if the truth be told.
Yeah. Aye, it should be quite decent, to be honest. We've had quite good results against Aberdeen the last couple of seasons. Pity that I've not been there to witness them in person. We've quite struggled a wee bit at Pretoria in the past. I don't know if you said this, but the last 7 meetings between the sides in the Scottish Cup, Livy have won on 3 occasions. There's been 2 draws and 1 win for Aberdeen. So we're quite fortunate to be quite good in the Cup against Aberdeen, surprisingly. In the league, not so great. I think it's 1 win in 10 or something. So yeah, I don't know. I'm quite optimistic today. I'm half and half. It's the same team. I don't know what he was playing last week against Celtic. It just baffles me. Like, we've went from one extreme to the other this season. We went from playing really good football, tidy, winning games, and then 2 seconds later, you're like, he's playing a totally different team, different formations, and you think, what's the point? Why change something that's working? I
mean, I have to say, I thought
I don't
he
want
did
to
a
pick up
tactical game last week. I have to say, I thought he was brilliant.
Is that the sense because you won 6-0?
Aye,
it made Celtic look very good.
Yes, it did. It made us look great. Like playing Barcelona, it was fantastic. Best game this season.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think tomorrow is a tester and see if you've changed your ways of playing or not, because we were abysmal. I'm sorry. I just think he got it all wrong. Why play a fucking J. Emmanuel-Thomas up front against Celtic when you need to press? We need fast players on the pitch. So why do we need a guy that's just going to hold the ball up, but there's going to be nobody beside him to get the ball? And I think it's a bit same than now. It's just kicked off for me anyway. But I don't know. Like, he's got players there like Josh Mullen, and I probably say for myself, Josh Mullen's the kind of guy where he's probably got the best delivery outside goal from, in my opinion, for crossing. He's honestly, that's my opinion. That's just me. Like, wow. I don't know if anyone else thinks that. For dead balls, he can whip a ball in from the halfway line and it will still hit somebody's head. You know, every time. He's a bit like David Turnbull in that sense.
I'm intrigued to get your thoughts as to who should start up front. Cammy, would you have seen Riley at Parkhead ideally then in the case of sort of
Riley's
forward?
Riley's injured till next season, mate. So
is he?
He tore his, well, I don't know for sure, but I think he tore his hamstring very badly. Right. We've got a guy called Kabir on the bench, J.S. Kabir. He came from Ireland. He's very quick. He's young. He's raw, but he's the kind of player that you probably say to yourself, if you give him a few games, maybe he will improve over time by getting the game time in the top league. He's already got a goal. One player that I would have loved to have seen probably just in the starting lineup was Jack Hamilton. He's done it again today. I was going to mention it earlier on. He's went and scored another goal for Arbroath today. He is got to be playing next season. I don't care what anyone says. He's scored in every league possible.
There, aye.
Yep. And I still don't understand why we even sent him on loan in the first place again when he scored 2 goals before he went on loan. I don't know. You've got guys there that are decent, but I don't know. To lose a guy like Lyndon Dykes, it's a very hard shoe to fill, as they say.
Indeed. Matt, he says a good lineup announcements from Johnny Sutherland.
Every time, man. Every time.
I
don't know who should be more offended. Probably Johnny Sutherland, to be fair.
Oh, definitely.
Well, you're lucky.
Joseph says, I hope Cammy does the same reaction as Gogsy on last night's stream. That can never be topped.
We'll wait and see.
That was quite something, I've got to say. It was absolutely brilliant. I just sat there.
My pal texted me.
Forfar Dundee United, and there's Gogsy just going absolutely nuts in both a positive and then negative sense within a matter of minutes. It's hilarious.
When someone spoiled it in the chat and was like, Morton have scored, he was like, no, I don't believe that. No chance. No, for sake. It was almost as similar to, well, not similar to your reaction with Hearts, but it was phenomenal. Scottish Cup has thrown up some great things, and I can't wait to partake in it tomorrow.
Oh, aye, absolutely. You were saying, Cammy? You said something about your mate. No?
I'm sorry, Cammy.
Sorry, I've had a long day. Sorry, I had a long day, man. Fucking up since 7 a.m. So, pretty much my mate texts me. He says, it's 1-0 Motherwell. I went, okay, that's him won the game then. And he says, no, it's 1-1. I went, what? They just scored. Morton just scored. And then I went on Twitter and I seen your reaction after. I went, wow. Just, wow.
Uh-huh. That's why we usually ban people who put fake scores or spoil scores. Just that's 2 of the 3 rules ruined.
Johnny Hayes pulled up with an injury here.
Oh yeah, I've just noticed that. Oh, that's not looking good.
I'm a wee bit behind here.
Doesn't look
I've
good.
just seen exactly the same.
He could be out for next week.
Sorry.
No, he's running on it now.
I'll keep myself out.
Oh, and it's 1-0 St Johnstone. A wee cut back there, and I think it's Guy Melamed with the easiest of tap-ins. St Johnstone look to be on their way to the Cup quarter-final against the winner of tomorrow's Pass the Mic stream, Rangers against Celtic.
You're looking forward to that one, Gogsy?
What?
The stream tomorrow?
Well, you never know.
I mean, like in terms of like viewership.
Oh yes, in terms of viewership, yeah. Although the last couple of Old Firm streams we've done have done very poorly. So, but the fact it's the Cup, I'm just hoping that it's going to add some extra.
Because there's a lot riding on it or whatever. Yeah. The last Old Firm was a bit of a dead rubber, was it not?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Oh shit, man!
Terrible.
Very poor.
So the St Johnstone goal, for those who are wanting to hear about it, Michael O'Halloran made a darting run in the box and he cut it back, and Melamed was there to run in and tap home to open the scoring.
Fucking hell, man!
Livingston
Fucking dodgy goalkeeping there.
Livingston just did a shot on target. I don't know how far ahead I am of people, but Livingston.
You're very hard ahead. I think you're about 20 seconds ahead of me.
Just went over the bar.
How? Oh my god, that
Nicky Devlin up from right back.
Fuck me, man.
Honestly, like I hate that type of chance because you really should be wrapping your left foot around that.
Not even that though. Look at it. He's fucking right in front of him, man. Oh, Denny, I'm going to get started already.
6 minutes on the clock and the big man's going to have a heart attack.
Yeah. No, Ken, what the problem is for me, like for this season, right? We went through such highs and lows of the season, and then it just went dead. It just went to nothing, and then got one
I
side
know
of the
that.
fans
I
are
know
like,
that feeling all too
get
well.
Martindale to fuck. Then the other side are going like that, going, no, we should change something else. And then people are saying, no, Jet's okay, then not. And I'm just sitting in the middle going, I just want the season to be finished, and that's it.
Yeah.
Mid-table bipolar behaviour. It's class. Can't he beat it? It's a regular occurrence in Craig Levine's.
My dad calls
Craig
me
Levine's
he said I'm bipolar. Oh. Try the John McGlynn era for us, man. Holy shit.
I think I can say fully confidently there is no sign of a cup shock here at McDermott Park. St Johnstone have just had a claim for a penalty after the boy volleyed the ball, and it looked like the Clyde player had put his arm up just to block his face. I don't know if it actually hit his hand or anything, but the referee waved play on. But it's shooty in right now. They're all lining up to take shots at the Clyde goal.
What did you say? It's shooty in?
Yeah, it's shooty in. They're all lining up.
I've never heard that saying.
Have you not?
Neither have I. No.
Really?
Is that a Fife thing?
I don't know, but I've heard the phrase quite a few times.
I've heard they're queuing up. I've never heard them shooty in.
Right then.
What?
I think
that's a fucking free kick, man.
Is this going to be a case of Googling the phrase and see where I got it from?
Dirty sheep bastard. Sorry.
It must have been a Montfordism or something, surely.
I can quite confidently say I have never heard of that. Hence my surprise at when you dropped it. I was like, what on earth is that?
I was like, what? I thought you'd made a mistake or something, but no, it's all good. We embrace the change here, I think.
Nope, I'm not getting it anywhere.
Come on, ref. Why did it take 3 players to complain to blow the whistle?
Excuse me.
It'll be interesting to see how Aberdeen do today, because see if they get beat. That's our first defeat already for Glass, isn't it? So, you know, it's
0-1.
Great to be on the side over there.
And having won last week, the pressure's arguably on as well.
Oh, yeah.
In order to try and build
he
some
did say
momentum.
he never picked a team or anything like that. He wasn't involved at all.
Was it all Paul Sheeran, was it?
Watched it.
I know it's
that's
modern
what
day.
you're saying anyway.
I know it's modern day football and everyone likes to jump on top of managers, but I think I think you can only really judge them on next season. I don't think it's fair to judge them this season if
with his
people
own
are
personnel and whatever. Aye.
Yeah, exactly. I think people will be annoyed if Aberdeen lose today, but I don't think it's one of those games where it will define Glass's tenure at Aberdeen.
It was a lovely over-the-top through ball there to Stevie May, but he just couldn't really guide the ball towards goal. It was a sort of bad touch and the keeper caught it. Joseph Coyle has heard the phrase shooty in before. It must be a Fife and Tayside. Don't put me under the same bracket, please.
It definitely must be I don't even get my geography started here, but it's definitely not a phrase I've heard in Glasgow.
Oh, it definitely isn't.
Tell you what,
I don't think it's a southeast phrase either.
Southeast? Nah, my geography's all off here. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to give specifics away. Let's just say a Midlothian phrase then.
Okay, no, we'll accept that.
Oh my! Here we go. Oh, St Johnstone are looking very, very attentive in front of goal, but Melamed with a chance there to make it 2-0, and we balloons it over the bar.
Devlin, for fuck's sake.
Here's one for you. Years ago, when I went to a summer camp when I was younger, I was told my mum said, "Oh, it's in the Borders," and I was like, "All right, okay, cool." I assumed down at the Scotland-England border, and I fell asleep in the bus, and I woke up 45 minutes later, and they were telling me, "Oh, that's us here." And I was like, "It's only been 40 odd minutes," and it was the Borders between I don't know, but it was in Edinburgh somewhere.
Border between England and Ireland.
England and Scotland, but I was like bored.
That's gone over his head.
That has gone over my head.
Oh, nice wee skill there from Jet. Very good.
I know exactly what you're on about, but Stefan doesn't.
No, I don't.
We got a crash.
Filthy fogs.
Oh, we could get cancelled if we repeat that phrase.
No, I don't get that reference. Is that from? Oh, I'm not even going to embarrass myself.
Stefan, I swear I can't help it. Sorry, mate.
Well, it's been 12 minutes for me at Vitordre. I don't know where you are at, but Aberdeen are certainly playing from the back here, trying to pass the ball about.
Yeah,
Very feisty game. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, been quite a few tackles.
Oh, dearie me. Sorry.
Bunch of fags.
I'm finished, mate. I'm finished.
Oh, dear.
Glorious says, imagine the scenes of St. Johnstone win that cup. No, I honestly couldn't live with it.
Why not?
The St. Johnstone will be out in the next
Why
round.
not me?
Sorry, Cammy.
Eat St. Johnstone.
Sorry, mate. I
Fucking
wasn't,
Sean Rooney is in my nightmares every night.
I wasn't remembering that. Sorry.
Should he get a Scotland
Go
call?
back to what you were
Sean
saying before.
Absolutely, mate.
Aye, I said that the last couple of podcasts before. I think he should have been in at least the squad to get a game or something. You know, the guy's on form, he's playing well. You know, who else have we got? Grant Hanley.
What was I going to say? Cammy, were they not also taking Nicky Devlin for an inclusion in the Scotland squad?
That's just rumours. That he's playing well. Like, he was playing well at the time. Sorry, but nah, I don't know. Like he couldn't put a cross in a coffin. Put it that way.
Oh my god, that's morbid. That is morbid.
You know, that's a saying from a junior ground. That one, that's fucking tremendous. That's about 10 years ago. I heard that.
That's a belter.
I heard that.
Aye. There's another one I was going to say, but I better not say it. Like, a bit fucking sick. But
All right then.
nah, I don't know. He's all right. I still think Jack McMillan on the bench to me is a better player.
John Mitchell says St. Johnstone win the double would be a lot of banter come the Tayside derbies. Given the fact that it's not even a derby, that's quite impressive.
I'm just looking at Cammy's blank expression. Just doesn't know what to say. Doesn't want to talk about it.
I don't like Dundee either, so I fucking don't care.
St. Johnstone will be out in the next round. That is what I will say. There's no chance of winning the cup, though.
I will say I want Celtic to beat Rangers tomorrow because
Why?
Gives Motherwell a better chance at winning the cup.
I can't face any more takeovers than 3 times in my area.
91, just saying. When Rangers played Celtic in the Scottish Cup, Celtic beat Rangers in a replay, I think, and there were 4 sendings off.
That's controversial that Stefan reckons that
Aberdeen
if Celtic progress, Motherwell would have a better chance. Wonder why that is.
Because
he's missed it.
We honestly can't beat Rangers for the sake of us. Like, it's been nearly 50 league ties between us, and we've not beaten Rangers at all.
That's mental.
Last time we beat Rangers in the league was 2002 Boxing Day.
No free kick.
2002.
Yeah, that's quite long.
Mm-hmm.
That was just after I went to my first Hearts game. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing your age, Johnny, Adam.
Johnny. You cheeky bastard. You cheeky bastard.
Johnny Comfy.
Sutherland.
No free kick, man.
Johnny Davidson.
I actually thought that should have been a free kick, Cammy. That's why I was surprised when the play went on and Aberdeen almost scored.
How can you go through the back of somebody to win the ball and not have a free kick? It doesn't make any sense. The fucking make the rules up as they go along, man.
You have got to stop dropping these references, mate. Johnny Davidson.
Gloria says flashbacks to when Celtic beat Motherwell in both cup finals. Yeah, well, that's with the hope that Celtic get knocked out in the semi or in the quarters.
Your dog's got tits.
It's the best shop in Scotland.
You ever seen the woman in the bus now?
What?
No.
There's one of them. They're in the bus.
Oh,
and the guys like that with all the passions going. I'm gonna crash. Oil on the road.
Livingston.
Chopper dyed his pubes ginger.
He dies his pubes.
Oh, never mind.
Listen,
Stefan,
I'm behind
what,
you here. You're getting me all excited for fuck all here.
Yeah, what minute are you on, Stefan?
I am on the Joe Lewis is down, by the way. I am on the 17:31 just now.
You're
So you're
20
good.
You're
20
30
seconds
seconds ahead
ahead
of
of
me
me.
here.
Yeah,
Aye.
26
Yeah,
ahead of me.
about that. Aye.
Sorry. I will say Joe Lewis is down here. It looks serious.
Yeah, I've just seen
Good,
him
because
go
it's
down,
one
so that's
fucking
great.
player
Thanks for that.
fucking into Lewis. Serves him fucking right. Same idea what Nicky Clark done last week or the week before against Partick when he shoved the boy into the keeper and got
How
a goal.
did he
at
get
the
away
last
with
week.
that, by the way? That was
That's the
an
same
absolute
thing.
joke.
No, honestly, that's the same thing that just happened there with Lewis.
Mhm.
Is Aberdeen defender shoved Guthrie and he's landed right into Lewis. Seems in a lot of pain here, by the way.
I don't see what's happening. I see he's hit into him, but I don't see where. Like,
Aye,
the
that's what it is. Fucking Hoban or something like that. It's just fucking shoved Guthrie into Lewis. Watch. Oh no, has
It's
he
not-
not? Oh no, he fell. Oh, he
But it's
fell.
not-
All
It's not
right.
even like it's a big sort of collision or that, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
No,
don't see
I
the point of impact.
I think he's like. It seems to me with the way he's lying, it's like he's twisted something. Like, imagine getting impacted in a certain way when you're at an angle and it hits you like that. Could have just misplaced her.
I could be getting set for a
Something, you know?
sub-keeper here.
Who even is the Aberdeen sub-keeper? Is it Cherny? No?
I think it is.
No, he retired.
Tired, I'm pretty sure.
He retired.
Oh.
He retired. aye.
Who's their other option then?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Scooby
He's fucked,
boy.
I think.
The boy looks absolutely done.
Or is it Gary
Who's it?
Woods?
Who's that?
Gary Woods, is it?
Oh, it is he. It is.
Wow. Gloria says, interesting stat. But if Partizan win the semi-final on Wednesday, it'll be their 8th consecutive Scottish Cup. It's not Scottish Cup, Serbian Cup final. Sorry, I've got Scottish Cup on the mind.
What is Glorious a Serb?
I have no idea.
What relevance does that have? I'm
I
sorry.
have no idea.
Don't really be
I think
nasty.
Could be a broken rib here or something, I think.
Aye, it is Gary Woods. I knew it was bang on.
You said Thomas Cherney.
Yeah, but then Cammy went, "Oh, who's that?"
Keep up with the news, man. He retired about a year
And
ago.
it's 2-0 to St Johnstone after 20 minutes. Stevie May with the run through, and he plays a lovely through ball to Michael O'Halloran, and that is a second goal for the Perth Saints. They are on their way to the quarters.
What was everyone's predictions again? Because I had 2-0, so that's that.
I did
There's
five.
no
I
danger
have
that.
three-
That's mine.
I think Stefan's going to be quite close with 5.
Cammy's done already.
Joe Lewis is standing up. He looks like he's going to play on. But then again,
I think it's his ribs. It's his
Yeah,
upper
this-
point body bit. Eh?
he's holding his abdomen, but I think he's going to play on.
Oh, there's a hee-haw wrong with him. Get on
Yeah,
with it.
he's playing on. I hate this being 30 seconds behind because I can't like keep my emotions in check for 30 seconds.
Well, what minute are you on the now? I'm at 20 minutes 20 at the moment.
I'm 20.
I must be exactly the same as you then, Cammy. Pretty much, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Christ,
much.
and I'm actually got the channel.
I know. I'm watching it on my iPad. I don't know how I'm ahead of you.
I'm my internet's hash, man. Like I've tried to get Sky in and they've shafted me. So
I won't even go down the route of trying to get Sky installed into a new house or anything like that because it'll just make me angry. What I will say, I've got the best Wi-Fi in the business, and it is Sky, but I won't go down that story of.
I bet your
Whitney.
upload speed is orgasmic.
Say that again.
I bet your upload speed is orgasmic.
It is. I think it's like 60 megabytes per second or something.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, mine's meant to max I'm going to get is 59, I think it is. So I get average about 30. It's
Jesus.
I'll wait and see what happens.
Plus, I've
Anyway-
got like boosters as well. So
Anyway, we've got 43 people in the chat right now. Feel free to ask a question. We'll get them answered. But St. Johnstone.
Not St. Johnstone related. Thank you.
Excuse me?
do you not like St. Johnstone, Cammy? I can't think why.
No.
It's like Adam not liking Brora.
I actually always thought that Cammy had a soft spot for St Johnstone, but it's good to see that we've
I
now
used to.
put those rumours to bed.
We found a weakness in his armour.
Oh, that's a terrible pass from, I think it's Sibbald.
Can't believe Stefan's
I'm
even
not
chucking
going here.
the Brora part.
Fucking no idea, man.
There's no need for that, is there?
Sorry, Adam.
No, that's fine, mate. I'll remember that.
No, please do remember it for tomorrow because you can then hit me with it, so it's fine.
No, what can I say? The last two finals haven't got over either, so it's a good laugh.
Oh, that's I'm not going to say it. I was going to say about the game, but then I'll wait a couple of seconds and then say it. No, the cup finals were great memories.
Yeah, brilliant.
What's the cup final again?
What one?
Was it like to win a cup again?
Oh, it's great, mate. I enjoy it.
At least he's won a cup this millennium. It's been 30 years for Motherwell. I'm pretty sure Livingston only just started up as a club in 1991.
1945 have been gone, actually.
Just under a
Alright.
different name or two.
Franti Thistle, Ben Meadowbank, Ben Franchise FC, like people like to call us, etc.
Exactly.
Why franchise FC?
No, just go search up just Livingston FC history and you go on the wee stupid
would
weird
say-
looking websites and that, and read about it. Oh, it's dodgy, man, eh? Like,
Can I just say, I prefer Ferranti Thistle, mate.
I must say, I live in the Lothians, and Cammy is the first Livingston fan I have ever met.
What?
Yeah,
So,
he's the only
fair play.
Livingston fan I've ever met as well.
fair enough.
So fair play, mate.
There's plenty out there. There's actually probably more of them can't actually go than actually like turn up.
I
Like,
say
I know
that.
about 10 guys, so
I had a fat baldy guy when I was at the Tony Macaroni back last March, not March there, the one before, and he was shouting at me. So I suppose I have met a Livingston fan, but it wasn't on very good circumstances. So hopefully we're not going to have to argue, Cammy, because then I can class this as a good encounter.
oh, it's all right. I just take it as it is. I'm a Livingston fan. That's pretty much all there is to say. And
Yeah,
I've been through everything.
It's a pleasant interaction with Cammy. You try to think what would happen if it wasn't. So, yeah.
You don't want to hear me when it's not happy in the stadium.
Oh, I
No.
hit like we had you on for the Livingston Rovers game. That was quite funny.
That's nothing though. Like you should see it because the guys as I'm saying, like my seats here, hospitality is right there, and like I think was it Dundee? I can't remember. We're playing somebody, or was it Celtic when we beat you? I think it was Celtic when we beat you, and they started going like that, going, "Oh, how many cups you won?" I said, "Mate, I'm fucking a Livy fan. Shut the fuck up. Your budget's up in 20 times the size of me. Settle down. Thanks for the money and the hospitality, you prick." You know. Then we go 2-0 up. And I'm like that, going, "Oh, I'm going to love this." I'm like that. Come on, then. You're going to stand up now and face me. Come on. Yeah, pretty much something like that. Aye, that'll do. Yeah, I'm going to use that when next time I get to the games. That's happening, by the way. That's going to fucking.
Mate,
Oh,
those
fish
the whole
prawn.
audience will pass the mic.
That is a belter.
It's,
the
no, I done
score-
that. And
Sorry. The score is 0-0 between Aberdeen and Livy, and 2-0 to St Johnstone against Clyde. Joe Lewis was down, injured for a wee bit, but he's back up and running. He's a
It
tough
looks like-
team, so carry on.
I was going to say it looks like he took a hit to the ribs, but he's back up now. So
You know it, Joseph.
Gretna never established himself ever. If you read the stories about Gretna, it's worse than Livy's story, honestly. The guy put every last penny he had into Gretna.
What was it?
And it's
Brooks,
ridiculous.
Brooks Mileston, that was the boy's name, wasn't it?
Aye.
He literally put everything. I mean, his last penny. And because he knew he was dying. That's the sad reality of it.
As I said to the subject, that 06 final, I was too young to fully appreciate that. The embarrassment and our blushes being spared, scraping past them on pens, good grief. We should have lost that day, 100%. I'm still adamant that we should have got beat.
Is that not the same season? The season before or something was Queen of South Rangers, was it? And it 3-2? And somebody said something about that.
No, that was after, I think, mate. Because ours was 06, so I think was Queen of the South Rangers not about 08 or 09 or something.
Yeah,
it was round about then, but no, it's the same season they got to the UEFA Cup final.
Aye, yeah, so 08 then, aye, yeah.
07-08, yeah.
Yeah, because I was listening to a podcast with Stevie Tosh, it's on the Livingston one, and he was talking about it, saying for a team like Queen of South size, they never played for about 2-3 weeks before it, but then Rangers were getting shafted from the SFA at the time, remember? Because they asked for like the game to be moved because of the cup final, and they never got it. So it's mental, man. Honestly, the things that you look back in the games, it's so good.
It's what makes Scottish football bonkers, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Still fucking happening.
It's all the corruption that makes it our game so great. Mad Vlad and the Lithuanian Revolution.
What a time to be alive. 76 players on the books. What a giggle.
Do we know who the referee is for today's game?
What's that?
I don't know. Have you got a wee note? Anybody?
I don't, but he's annoying me.
Who?
The referee's been too... His decision making's inconsistent. There's like fouls he's not given that he should be given, then he's given fouls that shouldn't be given. Oh, good chance.
Well, looks like Don Robertson again, to be honest, but he was on last night, wasn't he?
Aye, he was at Forfar.
Stefan.
Yeah, mate.
This is a definition of an arsehole. The referee's an arsehole. Simple. There's no end of the story of it. If he's given one foul for something else, he's given it for something else that's worse than the foul he just gave. He's done it about 3 times already. The foul on Jason Holt, 9 out of 10 times the ref will blow the whistle. He let the game go.
That's a scathing
so
attack.
We'll see later on in the game. See what I hate refs. Refs hate Livingston as well, so it doesn't matter.
The inconsistency is mad.
There's a conspiracy with the referees against Livingston.
I was going to say, you sound like Brian Rice against Accies the other week.
It's the man, mate.
I'm not phoning fucking Alan Crawford down again, ever.
It's only Hamilton.
Fucking
Tonto, man. You boys. I'm not
having a go at you, boy.
I'm just blaming that.
But I think for 70 minutes, Hamilton played better. We should have won that game. No,
I said that Brian Rice would get. Oh, hold on. Oh, what a save! What a save that is from Strychek. I've lost my train of thought. How's he not buried that? 2 seconds. I need to see the replay here.
We'll see it in about 40 minutes.
We're losing the ball. I'm so far up.
Seeing Lewis Ferguson breaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing now. But that's too easy. You can see it as well, Adam. It's far too easy, man.
That's a good save.
Wrapping his foot around that one.
From Hornby.
Oh, yeah.
Cash.
Sorry, guys. I was going to hold it and then I couldn't. It's like that. No, I wouldn't say that's derogatory, but I couldn't keep that excitement.
I'm trying my best to hold it in.
Keep saying
it. It's weird when the tick's comfy.
I will say in about 30 seconds time Cammy's going to be annoyed with a challenge. I will say that.
Oh, excellent. You love to see it.
Let's all brace ourselves.
Oh.
I'm waiting. What the fuck?
There it is.
How was he giving that for Aberdeen? Oh, dearie me.
I thought it was a foul by McCrory.
So, yeah, so did I. Oh, dear.
It's a fucking moaning, you bastard.
I'm assuming it's a back four with McCrory at right back and Hayes at left back. I'm still trying to work out this Aberdeen formation, to be honest.
We're playing. They're playing out the back so much. So I'm assuming they're playing almost Kennedy and Hayes kind of fluctuate between the two of them. So if one's a forward, one will just come back.
It does seem to be a round robin with who takes the ball off Considine, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's starting from Lewis as usual.
It's odd.
And it's going between Considine, Hoban, and then whoever's in the right back position gets the ball. But I think we're struggling because we get so high up the pitch and we're losing it too quickly and we've got nobody back. We're pushing that high up. And again, 32 minutes. I'm quite happy.
Joseph Coyle says, best derby outside the Old Firm is the Dundee derby or the Edinburgh derby.
Can't believe the Dundee derby's even in the discussion there. I like the Dundee derby, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely third. Edinburgh derby has to be.
I was going to say I can't believe the Edinburgh derby is even in this discussion.
Grow up, Gogsy.
Although I haven't had the pleasure of going to an Edinburgh derby yet.
Oh, well.
But I love the Dundee derby. I've been to 3. It's absolutely fantastic.
I do like seeing the Dundee derby on the box. I've got to say the fans are very, very good.
Gary Wood
I don't know if that's because of the lack of frequency in the fixture usually, but yeah, usually some scenes.
There's not been any goalless draws in the Dundee derby in years.
Always action packed.
There's always goal.
Joe Lewis is going to be coming off, by the way.
Oh.
I didn't realise I was muted there. My mic came out. Adam, what did you just say there? I'd like to see the Dundee derby on the what?
On the box.
On the box.
On the what?
On the box.
On the box.
That's a perfectly normal phrase.
No, I'm not getting that.
Is it on the telly? Do you not ever refer to the telly as the box? No.
I sometimes do.
No. I've never heard that.
How no? That's a perfectly normal phrase. Am I going mental here?
That's what I thought when I said my phrase earlier.
Oh, shoot in.
On the box. I'm like, what? Dundee derby on the what? I've never heard that, mate. I'm sorry.
That must be an Eastern thing. I don't know.
It definitely is.
Oh, okay. Go to that comment, the latest comment.
Well, unpopular opinion, but the Northern Irish League and Scottish League should Oh, fuck off. Nah. I'm
no
sorry.
chance.
He's getting timed out for 5 minutes for suggestions.
That's
ludicrous.
That's a gloriously stupid opinion.
See what you did there. Classic.
Yeah, I love that.
I got gloriously, and then I was thinking of what I wanted to say, but yeah, I'm not having that.
Nah, I've blocked the guy for 5 minutes for saying that. It's just like
Gogsy, highlight that latest comment, mate. That you need to get out your box because that's a great point. Because the box it's a sort of dual meaning. I'm out my box, or
it's
in the box.
I've heard like I'm out my box, as in like, I'm out my head, but
it's a double entendre.
I've never heard that. I'm sorry, Adam.
No, that's fine, mate. Listen.
Ignorance is bliss, isn't it?
It's a phrase I've just heard
before. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I was just saying it's a phrase I've never heard, and it's a phrase I'll never say again. So.
Never say again. I say it quite frequently.
You're not going to use that, Stefan. I'm disappointed, mate.
I think it's outdated. Like I get what you mean now, like telly, because like telly, like years ago used to like literally be a box. Yeah, it's too outdated. It's like, I'm looking right at a plasma screen right now, and I'm like,
so it's more of a tombstone, mate.
Aye, go for tombstone. I would accept that.
What?
Oh, it's in the back of the net. What a goal and what a finish. That is Emmanuel-Thomas. That is a great finish.
You just ruined that for Cammy there.
Sorry.
I've just seen him pick the ball up on the.
He picked it up. Come on, Ned.
Yeah,
Oh,
we finish.
over nice. There he is.
Oh my!
What a goal from
Oh,
Bizarre.
yes.
Great play when he picked the ball up to wrap it past. Is it Woods and goal?
Sorry.
I love this.
I fucking miss it, by the way. Honestly, there's so much in like. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. My missus will back me up on this, right? So, say if I'm off a Saturday, I'll get up about 10 o'clock, a beer, chill out, go for a shower, get the big speaker on, and play Livy tunes or like pre-match tunes that get me hyped, or tunes that they play at the stadium before and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, it gets me so hyped, but then I get a bit of a low because you know you're not going to the game and you're like, I feel shit.
It is bizarre how kind of your pre-match routine changes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All just because you can't be there in person.
Aye, but see for today, the game's on TV, right? So that's fine. I would probably do the exact same what I'm doing now, except from the stream, right?
Mhm.
But see if I knew this game was on, I'd probably try and get it off. You know, make a trip out for a weekend, eh? You know what I mean? It's not every day you get Scottish Cup, Aberdeen, away.
It's a good tie.
Go and stay in a nice hotel for a change.
Who plays the winner of Aberdeen Livingston in the next round?
Is it not? Is it not St Mirren?
Dundee United.
Dundee United.
Dundee United.
Ooh. I'd love the winner of
Hate them
that.
and all, by the way.
At Tannadice or at your place if it's if you go through.
I think it's
Because of you.
our ground, maybe. I think so.
The Tony Mac.
Spaghetti had.
The spaghetti had is an excellent saying.
I still find it scandalous that J. Emmanuel-Thomas's goal wasn't even nominated for a goal of the month, by the way.
That is like,
never mind, won it.
that's Scottish football, mate. That just makes everything in the SPFL that's
farce.
what's wrong with it.
Was it Ryan Jack's goal that won that goal of the month?
I can't remember. I was genuine. I've obviously got no affiliation to Livingston, but I was actually angry that it hadn't even been nominated because it's
Wait,
No, that
Thierry
that-
Henry-esque.
Is
the
that
way
the one
they
he
do it,
flipped
like,
up and then
fans
volleyed?
voted for it.
Aye,
Aye.
it's an absolute beauty, and it, quite rightly, you saw it plastered everywhere.
Even on his Twitter.
I wonder what now.
It's a shite
I hear this
reaction,
again.
mate.
See, that's because fucking Stefan opened his big mouth and went, "Oh, it's a goal."
Cammy, you don't know how
Oh,
lucky you are to
spoiler.
be seeing your team winning in a cup competition. What a novelty!
At least, hey, Fraser's knowing this, so Dundee's in the same boat, so he would get slagged on her.
Oh, there's a wee chance there off the line from Clyde. The shot was blocked by the defender on the line. It could have been 3-0 to St Johnstone. And
And it is.
Free kick to Clyde, and the ball's just ended up in the back of the net anyway. But it's not.
I don't know why Aberdeen are, being persistent with this playing out from the back, because they're just getting closed down at every opportunity. It's not working for them. I think they need
I
to
hope they
change
keep
something.
doing it.
Look at that. Livingston just picked the ball up again, but it's been out for a throw. But every time it goes to the midfield, it's the Livingston players press it.
They're trying to play. I'm trying to think. It's not even like passing from the back. It's not going anywhere after it though. It's like we're got them on the wings to a T. So as soon as like McCory gets the ball, Sybil's there, Forrest is there. Then at the other side you've got Jet, Pittman. Then Bartley comes and picks the ball up with Holt maybe, and we're on the attack. But the problem is we're pushing that high forward. They can get us in the break with Hayes and Kennedy, and it's a risk. But at the same time, we're 1-0 up. It's working so far. So
Just seeing the goal again, it's a lovely little give and go. Fantastic.
It's that wee touch he does. He takes to just get out of his feet and then wraps his left foot around it.
That's what we need them to do. It's inevitable. We need it to happen so more often than not. It needs to happen.
Well, you're saying just patient hold up and then sort of runners around or whatever.
Yeah, you need to just pick the right pass, and then that's exactly what happened there. He picked the right pass. He knew what he was going to do, and then he made that burst and run to get the ball back. We've not been enough for that.
It makes the stride check save even more impressive, like from Hornby, because it keeps Liverpool. I've done that again. It keeps Livingston in the driving seat.
Joseph Leslie says, "Who's the Aberdeen fan and Livy fans?" There's one Livy fan, Cammy. We've got Adam, who's a Hearts fan. Stefan's a Celtic fan, and there's me, it's a Motherwell fan. So we don't have any Aberdeen representation tonight. I tried to get one on, but he's doing his own stream.
That young Coby.
Young Coby, yeah. Try to do a raid later.
Sorry.
Sure, that'll be a riveting watch. Him just depressed watching this on.
Fucking hell, Martindale going off his fucking heat.
Is that not the usual from Martindale?
I was about to say that's textbook, isn't it?
I said to you before, like, see, as a fan now, right, and you hear the way he shouts and that, you're probably gonna laugh at this, but do you know Gary Boland, what he was like as a player and as a manager?
I've heard.
Yeah, the guy looks like an angry man.
I was going to say, because I knew there was a boy that played for Cowdenbeath that was talking to me about sort of the Blue Brazil under Gary Boland, and seems a very angry man.
Mm-hmm. Who was it, out of interest?
The Cowdenbeath player.
Yeah.
Jamie Piper.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, I used to work with his mum.
Still there now?
Aye, yeah, he is still there.
But no, like, he was the kind of guy where, he can be an angry man, but see the side of the pitch. If something was not right, he would say something. But if the game's on and he's quite happy, he'll not say nothing. He just stood there, quite happy. And that was it. Whereas Martindale's like 110 fucking times, boom, 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 shouting. But it's the way he's shouting, though. It's like, there's times where just didn't do that.
You feel like it's shouting for shouting's sake, mate?
Well, not even just that. It does come into that as well. But I think, how would the players react to that happening all the time? It's like, I can understand if something's wrong, is what you're pretty much saying there. But
sorry, I've just seen him lose the rag again. Just as you're on about that, he's so animated. Aye.
Just to say, I've checked who the referee is. It's Colin Stephen. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him, but
he's shit. I'm pretty
sure we haven't heard of him.
Office worker that comes back and does this on the side, like Douglas Ross's fucking pish for politics, man. How he gets away with that, I didn't, Kenny.
I'm pretty sure Douglas Ross is on a mission to be the most hated man in Scotland. He's a fucking...
Yeah, have you heard the stories, man? Have you
he's
heard
a linesman and a Tory. Like, there's just two worst things you could ask for.
Yeah. But have you not heard the things that happens when he does a bad decision in that? The players say to him, like, honest, man, it's hilarious. Talked about it in a podcast, like, says, free school meals, didn't fucking vote for that one, and stupid things like that, And he gets slaughtered, man. Absolutely slaughtered.
Was Douglas Ross not the one that threw up at Rugby Park like a season or two ago?
No, that was an older boy, was it not?
David McGeechee or something.
Oh, he taught me about refereeing coach. David McGeechee.
And there he is on the whitey down at Killie.
Also, it was Douglas Ross that got tripped up by a football in the Celtic Cup final.
No, he never got tripped up by it. He fucking shat his cell and went, "Or the ball!" And then he fell over. He didn't actually turned over the ball. The ball was like a foot away from him. Eh?
I tried to be nice about it.
Fuck him. He's not nice. Horrible man.
As a broadcasting professional, I like to stay nice.
Yes! Get it! Yeah! Sorry.
I mean, great goal.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful finish that was from Stephen O'Donnell. Definitely not a friend of the channel.
Yeah. Aye. That's something.
Oh,
Like that.
friends!
Football friends!
Interview friend! Yay!
Motherwell friends!
That's not a foul for Aberdeen as well. Oh, Colin Stevens, sort it out, mate.
That's half time 2-0 to St Johnstone against Clyde. This is 2 going on 4 or 5.
Oh, wait, fuck, man!
Yes,
What?
mate. That's true.
If Aberdeen score from this, then
I'll delay that pause.
Aye. If I would score from this, aye.
if they score from this, Livingston can consider themselves quite annoyed.
Is Cammy going to be annoyed? Let's find out.
After the break. I don't even know what's happened yet. I'm just trying to watch it.
Neither.
Yeah.
I think Stefan's just pulling our pissers.
Yeah.
It's when I went to say
man.
I was like, Livingston can consider themselves quite annoyed, and then something in my throat. I was like, I tried to stop it, and then that's why I stopped.
I thought that was just an abrupt stop. Just
it worked nicely.
Suspense.
Went from an itchy throat to bamming people up. It was quite enjoyable.
Oh, brilliant. Derek Murray says Clyde might get back in. I highly doubt it.
They are the bully we, after all.
Yeah, well, true. Yeah, the wee bully. Got a lot of time for Clyde, actually. They offered me an opportunity when Motherwell played them in the Betfred Cup. They gave me a wee
trial.
No, not a trial, but they gave me a tour of Broadwood.
It's a nice wee stadium.
We've got a great tune. What a great club song, by the way. Oh, so catchy.
What?
Oh, you need to search it up. It's honestly, it sticks in your head.
It's so catchy, can I remember?
I can't remember the name, but it's catchy.
Give us a bit. No, it's just really catchy, boys.
Can you sing it for us?
I'll get it at half time.
Okay.
It'll come back to me. I didn't want to say something when I mix something up with something else. I'm sure it's Clyde.
Oh, come on! For the content, it'll look a bit more funny.
That's half time here. See if I'm an Aberdeen fan, I would be raging.
How on earth is it half time? I'm looking at the 48th minute, and there's 5 minutes of additional time to be played.
Yeah,
I don't know. Emmanuel-Thomas and the refs are walking off, so I'm assuming it's half time unless something's happened that I'm not.
I'm at 50 minutes, so
courtesy to.
How have I lost 2 minutes from a refresh? How is that the case?
Yeah, it's half time. Half time.
Do you know what I don't get from Aberdeen's perspective? See, if you're an Aberdeen fan, you're raging because they're just literally passing the ball about the back. They're doing nothing. They're creating nothing, and it's a cup game. You should be going tooth and nail. The only thing that's to be lost is a place in the next round. But I know that sounds daft, but just go for it. Go for broke. I suppose nothing to lose and
nothing ventured, nothing gained, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pathetic to see it.
Is it just me, or does Stephen Glass look like he's dressed for a funeral?
Perhaps he was down in Windsor today.
Maybe. Cool. I'll take the assist for that one.
I was going to say something, and then sometimes it's better just to stay silent. So.
Yeah.
I did.
I didn't think.
Sorry.
Yeah. Poorly timed.
We've had two like funeral jokes today. We've just had and then we've had the one where I can't even stick a cross in a coffin. That's like, oh, okay.
Still can't believe Cammy came out with that phrase. That is a belter.
That was phenomenal. While it's halftime, I'm going to go and take a well-deserved halftime break. So I will be a couple of minutes, but I'll be back.
Okay, he's going for a slash.
Professionally put.
What do you think of the first half then, Aberdeen Livingston?
Like Stefan says, it just seems to be, from a Don's perspective, possession for possession's sake, and that's a familiar tale from Hearts fans' perspective, let me tell you. So I think Cammy and his Livy chums can be very happy that they're probably, on the balance of things, deservedly ahead. I mean, the only Aberdeen chance that I can really recall was Fraser Hornby's effort, and that was pretty tame down the throat of Strychek. So yeah, probably Livy have shaded it and deservedly lead as a result, I'd say.
Absolutely. Right, Cammy, tell us all about it.
So yeah, Aberdeen's just been passing the ball about pretty much. Said that I don't know what they're trying to do. It's a bit like what we're trying to do against Celtic in a sense. They don't really have they have a plan, but it's not working. And at the end of the day, we are just pressing them and winning the ball. The only thing I said earlier on was when they get the ball in the midfield, we've got no midfield left. So they're breaking us. They had a couple of chances, as Adam just said there as well. Great goal by us. Devlin's chance is probably one that we might rue to miss. In the sense of it is only 1-0, 45 minutes coming up. It's getting to a stage where if we get another goal, I think that's it dead and buried. But at the same time, it is the cup. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased. I'm quite happy. Would I like to see a couple of changes quite quick in the second half if things don't improve a wee bit for both sides? Yeah, probably get some fresh legs on. I like to see Mullen getting a game. As I said to you, I think with the players that he's got on the now and with Mullen's capability from dead ball situations, let's get him to get the ball in the box or Jet and Sibbald and that, you know.
Luke Minto says Jet is fast. Well, what do you expect? I didn't expect that from a man as big as him. Sorry, I had to.
No, he's not so much fast. It's the fact when he first came to us. If you look at, there's a picture on Instagram, and it's when he first came to then now, and his face was like bulging when he first came. You know, and everyone looked at him and went, "This guy's not going to make it. He's not going to make the fitness test with Livy." And the guy now I think he's ripped. I think he is. He's really. He did say something about when he first signed, he was in a bad way, like he was close to just giving up. And I think he was hoping a club would give him a chance, and well, we did. And he's scoring probably quite important goals in that sense.
There's certainly a couple of eyebrows raised when they confirmed that signing, wasn't it? It was like it seems to be sort of a benefit for both parties that's the case. It seems as though I don't want to sound too cheesy here, but sort of like the stars have aligned perfectly in that Livingston were crying out for somebody to replace Dykes, and ultimately the Jet was in desperate need of a club, and it seems as though it's all sort of worked out perfectly in that sort of way.
Still think he should have somebody beside him. He needs. It's worked today because the way we're playing, because everyone's so compact.
Away from home, I could see him playing as a lone striker, but I too share that sort of viewpoint. I do like a little and large up top, to be honest.
Yeah.
But this makes me think for next season, it's either he's got an option or Livy's got an option for a contract extension for a year. There's nothing been announced yet for that.
And then he'll make the transition to Motherwell, because all Livingston players do at one stage of their career.
I'd be pretty astounded if they didn't exercise that option, to be fair, because like you say, he seems to be coming up with some pretty important goals, doesn't he?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's took time, and I think that's the thing that he has missed. Well, let's be honest with everybody. It's a season to forget for many clubs, and it's a season to remember for some as well. But I think for the players' point of view, it's a season to kind of, okay, if your club's safe, don't be hasty in trying to go somewhere else. You know, don't just leave a club that's maybe sitting in top six like us, playing all right, and you never know what could happen in the Scottish Cup.
You don't know. I don't think they realise how good they've got it sometimes. That's just across the board. I mean, if we look at it, our 4 clubs have enjoyed fairly disappointing, underwhelming campaigns. Cammy, yours is probably the only exception to an extent. And yeah, I don't know. It's going well at Livingston. So why would they not want to stay? Why would they sort of use Livy as a stepping stone? I don't get it. I feel as though some players and clubs, you know, sometimes it could just be a perfect fit, and it just looks to be the case. I don't know, even so early on.
I wouldn't even just say that. I would say also for guys to come in, would it attract somebody to take? Well, I know we're after. Is it Obalai, Queen of the South? Right. He looks like a kind of player that would thrive at us because we could maybe make him a better player than he already is, and we'll prove that with a lot of guys.
Properly. We're in for him as well.
Go then, say it.
Obalai. There you go.
Oh, Obalai. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mine's doing a bit more. Woo. Sorry.
Apparently we're in for him as well, so.
Well, I'll phone Graham Alexander and I'll find where he fucking stays and he'll ken all about it. There you go.
Preston, mate.
He doesn't still stay down there.
Where?
Not a chance.
I don't know, mate. I
think Stephen Dobby. Stephen Dobby stays still stays outside Blackpool, mate. He travels to Dumfries every
week.
Yeah, every day, man. Every day he travels, Mental, man. Honestly.
What a commute.
That is some commute.
You know.
Teams are coming out in the second half for St Johnstone and Clyde. Yes, it is. Look. It literally is.
Give us a wee rendition of that thing,
I swear. Did you hear it, like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't think I didn't.
Give us a wee rendition. Go on. You know you want to.
I don't know the actual songs, but it's very catchy. It goes like, 1, 2, 3, and it's the bully wee, and it's a 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? It's catchy, man.
Okay.
It's a bit like Dundee United's tune as well, actually, I must admit. I loved when they played that when we beat them 3-2 in the playoff. Fucking brilliant, man. They're trying to make it sound better than it is. Like, turn the volume right up in the in the stadium. Just because you hear the Liverpool fans going, da-da! And fucking tremendous, man.
Oh, man. Do any of you like to drink Buckfast?
No. Get in the bin.
I've not had Bucky in a good few years.
Nah,
very chavvy.
It's a beverage of wee guys.
Correct.
If it's not in a shot glass, if it's not a chilled, ice chilled, and in a shot, it's a waste of time.
I'm more of a Mad Dog drinker myself.
Yes, I'm on that, Gogs. What flavour?
Strawberry.
Oh, see, I've not tried the strawberry. I like the electric melon. What's the other one?
I go fucking loopy, man. I'm not touching the stuff.
I only drink it before I play Cards Against Humanity.
The dragon fruit one. Have you tried that?
I've not tried that yet.
Oh, unreal.
I thought you said the dragon snoop one. I was like, oh, Christ, couldn't think of anything worse.
No, thankfully not. Beautiful.
Beverage of the Bampots, says Derek.
It's fucking rank. It's horrible, man.
Depends what you have it with.
But it's not my drink of choice, I'll say that.
Spoken like a true alcoholic, Gogsy.
It's what Motherwell have done to me this season.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you. It's not as if you were chasing.
I think everybody became either an alcoholic or a fitness guru.
All of the above.
Yeah, it's not like you were punted out of league that you were bottom of after 30 games.
Well, I meant to ask you this last week or the week before when we were on, but obviously with Hearts, I know it's an old conversation, but I think it's worth having. What did you think? When obviously you're a Hearts fan, were you annoyed that you were kicked out of the league, or did you accept it? Well, we weren't great over the course of the season that was played, so it was fair. So I'm just wanting to know what your thoughts were.
Little bit of both. Little bit of both is the honest answer. You know, I mean, if I take it to my everyday life, I work in online delivery, so you're not going to do 3/4 of your deliveries and then just call it a day, are you? So
that's true.
You know, but listen, we've laid all that to bed. It's fine. It's gonna be a great campaign ahead.
You sound so sure of that.
I can't wait to be having this conversation in April 2023.
Oh, 2022, mate.
No, because wait, what year? No, April 2023. Because we'll be having this. We'll be having this conversation when they're coming back up for the championship in 2023.
Brilliant! Thanks for that, mate. Thanks.
In seriousness, I don't think Hearts will get relegated next season. I think
you're a brave man.
Not going to say top 6, but I will say I think they'll be maybe between 7th and 9th.
But can't wait!
I'm going to
bring that on
about that. But relegation and all that about leagues, I think by 2023, I think there's going to be a restructure of some sort.
No,
probably not what we want.
I don't see that.
I think there is going to be something is going to happen.
Having missed the perfect opportunity to restructure, I can't see that.
Yeah, I was about to say that last season was the perfect time.
Yeah, but that's true. But we're going the fucking England route, man. We don't have a sponsor for the league like the Barclays Premier League. We're not getting £500 million a season for some Chinese deal. You know what I mean?
I think there's too many. I think 4 with the amount of sort of semi-professional part-time clubs that are in Scotland. I think 4 leagues is far too many.
I just 2. Right? I can't go on this kind of topic here, but see if you made it 2, right? It made another league which combines a certain amount of teams from Highland, Lowland, whatever you want. Because if you look at the East of Scotland, the West of Scotland coming up soon, that is unbelievable leagues, by the way. Like for the size of the clubs that were from the juniors, like Auchinleck and all that. You know, I just think it's more exciting like that. And I don't know. I just think in 2023 that could be a time where things will be a lot different. They'll be a lot different this year, and they'll be a lot different next year. And the way things are at the moment, they'll be different, won't they? So,
yes, of course. Ross Bailey, nerves will calm down a wee bit. So all about the next round now. And the Hibs are playing Stranraer tomorrow about 12:15, I think. We're not going to be covering it because nobody wants to cover the 12 o'clock kickoff. So we're just going to cover the Old Firm game. And
I thought the Scottish Premiership had a sponsor, but that was last season, I think.
They don't have a sponsor, but they have like 4 different thingies. Like they have like a drink sponsor, a soft drink sponsor, a takeaway sponsor, and something else. Sponsor? And it's it was Ladbrokes, but I don't think they've got that anymore.
Yeah, no, aye.
Because it was a title sponsor.
Yeah.
So pretty much they're just doing a thing with England. They've got Glenn's, Iron Brew, I think. Then it's Papa John's. And
I know, honestly, we're coming the French league with that. They've got Uber Eats delivery as their league sponsor.
Can't wait to win the Papa John's Premiership.
No, don't even say that, Adam.
Listen, that's fine. Or the thing is that I'm baffled by is you think maybe like Tenants or something like that. You really think they wouldn't want to sponsor the league?
I can't believe Tunnocks aren't involved more than the Caramel Wafer Cup either.
I don't. I'll make this clear.
I don't the league, man.
Yeah,
I don't want a gambling company or an alcohol company to be the sponsors of a men's professional football league. I think it's poor, to be honest.
Yeah, they're two bad routes to go down, aren't they? Particularly when obviously hand in hand. So yeah, I'd keep it light with your softies, and I don't know.
Why
Go
not
back
go
to what we were saying, like a more Scottish feel. Like get Tunnock's Bar, like all
Iron
these
Brew.
other companies. Aye, get them all involved.
The Iron Brew Premiership.
Oh, how good does that sound?
I know.
Back to the Iron Brew bus.
I know Spanish, like I know we call it La Liga, but it's
Millions? Because they're based in Greenock. I know they used to sponsor.
Millions. Aye, yeah.
Oh,
what a save though from Stryek, but that was a good chance for Lewis Ferguson there. Sorry to interrupt.
what were you saying there, Stefan, about La Liga?
Oh yeah, I know we call it La Liga, and I think it's like La Liga Santander or something. But I would prefer like a banking company or something to commit something.
Bank of Scotland used to do,
and Clydesdale used to as well.
Yeah, I would prefer that. I don't like we're promoting product. Like obviously banking, I suppose, can be classed as a product, but I think it makes it sound more professional if it's.
Rank.
I think it's more professional if it's not like something like Tunnock's Ticket. Like I'm not being funny there, and I'm not being snobby, but why in the hell are you calling one of your league cups the Tunnock's Ticket, whatever it is? Like, come on, do me a favour.
It's a Mickey Mouse trophy anyway.
Called the Petrofact.
The Petro, that was pathetic. I don't get it. Like,
it's a Mickey Mouse cup anyway. It's
pathetic.
Who cares?
See when the Bank
I love
of
the
Scotland,
cup. I love it.
See when the Bank of Scotland sponsored the Scottish Premiership.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, who used to work in a bank, he got the chance to give Maurice Malpass, who won Manager of the Month, the trophy. And then he got sacked the next month.
Oh.
I'm talking Maurice Malpass got sacked the next month, not my dad.
All right, I thought you were dad. All
right. I was like, all right.
I was thinking it was some. Would he not have been sort of interim charge at Dundee United then, or was he actually a permanent gaffer?
He was manager of Motherwell, 06-07.
Oh, the Motherwell connection makes it all the more sweeter.
I was going to say, Gogs, I was about to say I'm sorry for your dad's his job, but I'm glad it was Maurice Malpass.
Yeah, so was all the Motherwell fans. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, Ross Bailey. I remember it as the Clydesdale Bank Premier League.
Yes.
Clydesdale Bank's more anyway. Yeah, it's now Virgin Money or something like that now.
Yeah. I think it just needs to be better than gambling and alcohol and soft drinks and stuff like that.
What would your ideal sponsor be then, Stefan?
I don't know. I as I said, probably like a banking sponsor or something like that. Nothing to do with gambling.
There's no such thing as a Scottish bank. There's no such thing as a Scottish energy company. There's nothing Scottish anymore except from Iron Brew, Tennent's, whiskey.
Bells.
Go back to Bells. Go back to
Bells. Now we're talking.
Go back to like what it used to be. I'm not going to lie to you, Stefan. I understand where you're coming from in the sense of you don't want the gambling, you don't want this. I'm not going to lie to you, but you're never going to change folk from gambling. You're never going to stop people drinking. So if people are still buying it, we have money. They've got money to put into the games. They've got money to put into places.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like it's one of those where we have to have like a moral sort of look at it, and we're putting people in danger of gambling their money away, drinking their money away.
It's like a stepping stone type thing, isn't it, Stefan? So by removing that, they're less likely to become encouraged or whatever. I don't know.
I just don't see why we're glorifying it.
Nah.
I'm not for glorifying it like that.
I'm not gonna lie though, the best
coming from the club that has Daffabet on the kits.
No, I know, and I agree with that. And as soon as Daffabet are out of Celtic, the better, because it's
another fucking gambling sponsor. Then get Paddy Power. You're Irish related, do they know?
No, I was going to say because I'm thinking back to when Carling was both on Rangers and Celtic.
And I just Tennent's as well, was it not?
I just think that drinks are the best shirt sponsor, but again, it's that sort of thing where it's like you wouldn't see it because I love the Strongbow Hearts tops as well from a personal point of view. So, but I don't know.
Well, because we had a phone company, we had Motorola.
So did we? We had I've got a Motorola shirt.
I've been trying to get one for years, and I've just missed out so many times.
Promote charities. We've got Save the Children now. I miss Wonga. Bring back Wonga.
Is that not a payday loans company? I don't think we should be broadcasting that either.
Thing, is it?
No, I don't think it is.
Nah, they went bust. They went bye-bye.
Stefan was talking about banks. Yukio Bankas. That was a good time to be alive for the Hummel. Oh, superb.
Are they not gone as well? Yukio Banks, were they not owned by Raman?
I was about to say I think that's Mad Vlad's company, so we're not going to touch on that. He'll probably be listening in.
Tony Macaroni Premiership. Here we go.
I would take it. I would take it.
The Tony Macaroni Premiership.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Better than the
Macaroni Championship.
Honestly, that Wonga sponsor looked so out of place in the maroon shirt.
Oh, no, I'm only joking. It was awful, particularly when it was maroon and the kind of light blue. I think we got away with it on an away kit where it was white and the Wonga was
that's the season you had
maroon
the
background. Yeah. But Jesus, yeah, some of them were bad.
I think at the end of the day, right, I understand everyone's point of view, it's personal and all that kind of stuff, but see the fact, like, what I'm trying to say, you're 10-year-old. You're no going to, it's got tenants on the shirt. I'm going to go and buy some tenants when I'm 10. No, I'm going to look at the shirt and go, that looks smart. Because that's the same thing with Celtic and Rangers. When I had Carling on it, I was like that. Because it wasn't just like this, what do you call it? I can't even think of it. It was like actually imprinted in the shirt, but it was like printed like that, so it was thick, so it was like spongy.
Aye, yeah. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what it's called, And honestly, that's kind of my memories of football shirts for me, man.
There's a wee corner there for St Johnstone. Header was blocked off the line, and the rebound was then picked up by the keeper for Clyde.
It's like there's some like sponsors down in England, like Chevrolet do Man United's or Etihad Airways, or Fly Emirates, something like that, something classic. I think they're better options than previous gambling, alcohol, payday loans, etc. It's just something to entice people in. It's vices that we shouldn't really be sort of advertising if we want to consider ourselves a professional footballing. It's not great.
But that's what I was going to say. Do you not think it's just a case of Scottish leagues not having that much money to play with anyway? That it's a case of we'll take anything we can get.
Yeah. Well, is that? And I do agree with that. I think it is that, and that's why they do it. But
yeah,
it's disappointing to see, and I think it's something we should look at changing.
I have to say, I'm a big fan of the Adidas and Emirates link up. I think that's really nice.
I think that's class. Mm-hmm. So even Celtic, like they were selling today with their charity foundation on it. Do that. That's better than Dafa Bet. Raise money for charity. That's much better than Dafa Bet.
That was the best. Even the 14-15 championship season, our away kit had the Foundation of Hearts. So it was Adidas, sort of Argentina style top with a foundation sponsor, which looked cool as well.
I was a massive fan of when Paddy Power sponsored our shirt last season, and we didn't have a shirt. Like, we didn't even display them. They were like,
was that white one I said to you, Gogs?
Yeah, and the home one as well. Like when Motherwell were just paid to not
save the shirt.
Yeah, save our shirt. Yeah,
I think that's class, and I think that's fine. But a lot of companies aren't going to do that.
No, it's all about the dough.
I don't think it's. I understand where that was coming from, in the sense of kits can be beautiful without a sponsor. Obviously, they don't have to make it look like it's got a sponsor on it. But because like the way things went in the 90s, that's what I've been brought up with. So if it doesn't have it on it, it's a bit out of place for me. I don't care what it looks like. When Tony Macaroni done it for us, I'm a bit like, oh fuck, here we go. But once I know the money that's involved with it, it's ridiculous amount of money. But then we've got Phoenix Drilling Limited. You know, like a drilling company wants to sponsor Livingston. The guy's local in that, but it's our biggest ever sponsorship deal ever. So you're not going to turn it down. So Tony Mack had a thing where they would do the back of the shirts, and Phoenix would do the front. Whereas the same with Daffabet, I'm sure it's the biggest ever thingy that Celtic's ever had, along with Adidas, the Adidas contract for the shirt. So that's what
because Livy obviously with Nike as well, mate. Yeah, it's nice.
Nike is a weird one. It's just sports. They used to do Hibs and Kelly and that as well. It's off license to use Nike.
All right.
I would still rather have a Vec. A Vec, you can do your own bespoke shirts. These shirts that I've got on now from last season, it's nice, but it's a template shirt, so anyone can use it. It's not bespoke.
All right. Okay. So so what would you rather something totally specific to Livy?
Oh aye.
Yeah.
Oh aye. Yeah. A Vec do the same pricing supposedly what Nike does for the template, but you make your own. So why are we using Nike? It doesn't make any sense.
Just bog standard. Aye.
You know, we've had the FBT. I'm not gonna lie to you that I've wore it a couple of times before, and it's like it's trying to be Adidas but with two lines on the side, and it's one of the best kits I've ever bought. So comfortable, it's nice looking. So yeah, it's decent. Like
Marcus Calderon says, worst ever Hibs sponsor for me was when we had beep beep on our shorts. Embarrassing as fuck. To be honest, I thought that was
remember that.
I thought that was just for Ivan Sprell because he was that fast.
Deary me.
Hello, Kirsten. How's it going?
what's happening?
What's happening, Beaton?
Florian Camberry coming on for Aberdeen.
It must be.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to have credit for this season for putting thank you NHS, and it was a nice touch.
100% agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice touch, and equally they know exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I think it's only club in the whole UK that done it.
What was that, mate? Sorry.
England had it on their shirts.
All right.
I'm sure it's the only club in the UK that done it for the whole season.
Aye, they've done it for the home shirt, anyway.
Yeah, and the away one, but one of them doesn't have it.
I thought the away one,
right.
it's got names of all the fans that renewed their season ticket or something.
That's the third one. That's the third kit. Aye.
Hello, Christopher.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're big enough to do something like that. You know, Livy can't afford to turn down whatever they got offered for the sponsor they're now. You know, it's probably the same with Aberdeen. Saltire Energy. Who the fuck's Saltire Energy? You know
I actually thought that looks quite good though.
Yeah, I like that.
A nice wee design.
Aye. Yeah. And it's I know harping back to the whole kind of Scott specific as well. That wouldn't be too bad a league sponsor, I guess. But can't say I've ever heard of Saltire.
No. Same. Free kick here for St Johnstone.
Yeah, it's a strange one. Strange one.
And I think that's Chris Kane with an attempted. No, who is that, man? I don't even know who that is. I think it might be.
This ref is very whistle friendly again.
Very what?
What?
Oh,
whistle friendly.
Gloria says, really hope both Old Firm get into the UCL groups next season. Thinking about all the delicious money and clout, it would be glorious.
Let's be real. Celtic are not the best. Celtic will do is Europa League. They will not get anywhere near the UEFA Champions League. They'll go into the second qualifying round and they won't get further than that.
I reckon they'll get get into the third qualifying round and then they'll have to parachute down to the
fucking middle.
What is it? Second, third, and then playoffs the equivalent to the fourth, isn't it?
Yeah, but they'll be unseeded in the fourth, like the playoffs.
So it'll be a big boy.
They'll be unseeded in the third as well. You know,
Yeah.
they could be coming up against teams like, PSV Eindhoven. I say this, Sparta Prague, who bet them 8-2 on aggregate. You know, so there's some teams
Tough
that
ties.
I wouldn't be taking. So I think the best he can do is the Europa League. I think the minimum, I think Celtic with a win, or like a win, like one win throughout the whole qualifying campaign, entitles them to a space in the UEFA Conference League, or the Europa Conference League. Jeez, oh man. I don't know if Rangers will make it into the Champions League. I think they have a better route than Celtic do, but you never know what teams you're going to come up against.
I think Rangers will get into the Champions League groups. But I think Celtic will get as far as the third qualifying round and then get knocked out. And Clyde have just hit their own bar.
As you do.
Corner comes in. I think it's a Clyde defender that's just headed the ball onto his own bar, and it's been cleared, and it's going out for a goal kick now.
Hit the old Denver.
Yeah. Ewan Stars, cheers, mate. Loved your reaction last night. That would be my reaction if I was to ever win Super 6.
62 minutes gone here, Gogsy.
Mm-hmm.
Still 1-0.
I'm only about 30 seconds behind then, Stefan. I'm at 61:40.
I'll tell you what I'm at right now. Sorry, because I've put my iPad into big screen. It's taking the time away. Oh, move, come on. There we go. 62:35.
Oh, that's all right.
You were 2 minutes behind earlier on.
Yeah. That halftime break came at the perfect opportunity for me, I think.
Do you know, I'm happy I've got Premier player. My dad, he's having to use a Fire Stick for tomorrow's game, so I'm quite happy. I'm not going to hear him shouting "Yes, goal" or whatever. Or oh no,
instead you'll be the one doing it.
Yeah, it'll be me. I'll be like, yeah, try to be professional as possible. You're going to see a very different me tomorrow. I'll say that.
I look forward to
120 minutes. I might be quite Gogsy-esque, but we'll wait and see. Hope not.
Hopefully it's the reverse.
I just hope it's that was nice.
Devastation to delight.
I hope the game does not go beyond the 90-minute mark.
No, that's the last thing you want.
I've got no time for that, especially considering the last time it went to extra time and penalties. Big Tom Rogic. See that ball still floating about? It's near enough at Mars.
Yeah, I can't say I was overly keen on an extra time derby in the cup. Not nice.
No, it's brutal.
Do you think if you win the cup, do you think it would make a positive note on a very, very, very bad season? Or do you think it won't make a difference? You've just won another cup.
No, it'll make a difference to me because it's been a season of disaster after disaster. Not winning tomorrow just puts this, game in another line of long list of disasters. It's a must-win game for Celtic. Celtic must win the Scottish Cup this season. It's not great, and it would cap off a poor season. But I'll still be celebrating if Celtic win the Scottish Cup 100%.
Do you think my namesake would then be in with a realistic chance of the job?
No. Oh, jeez. Oh,
you don't want to go that route. You do not want to go this route.
I don't want John Kennedy as a manager of Celtic. I think he's done better than what Neil Lennon has in a short space of time. I don't think he's changed that much, but I feel like he's got the players playing for him, which is great. Substitutions are questionable. There's some David Turnbull
one
minutes.
Yeah.
I don't get it. For me, the manager needs to be Eddie Howe or someone of that caliber. It can't be John Kennedy, who's had no managerial experience. I know Brendan Rodgers rated him, but I think he needs to go. If he wants to be the Celtic manager, he has to go out and sort of prove himself.
Earn that, yeah. I totally get that. I think that's a great point for a club as the size of Celtic. They can't be taking on a rookie manager, despite how excellent a coach he may be. I think that's
worked for Ronnie Dyla because Rangers went in the league. I like Ronnie Dyla. I thought he was a great appointment at the time. It was unorthodox, and he did well. His last season, I think it was coming up to the big season where Rangers were coming in, and I think he realised he's probably not going to, I wouldn't say he's not going to be up to the job, but I think he recognised that getting beaten in the semi-final wasn't great.
And it'd be a different animal for them, obviously, coming up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So a good manager, a good coach, I think he would have been a better assistant. I think if he'd come in as an assistant, it could have worked even better. But no, I think Celtic need to go down the route of Eddie Howe, and it's imperative that they get him in. The rumours are that he's coming in. It's imperative he signs on the dotted line because he's a great coach and well respected.
I'm still holding out for Roy
here.
Keane.
We've got a question here, from Glorious. Who is the longest reigning manager in Scottish football history?
Jesus, I don't know.
I've got a guess. History. I want to guess John Hunter, who spent 35 years as manager at Motherwell.
I'm not going to even give a guess because I don't know. I know Derek Guinness was the longest serving manager in the Scottish Premiership until he left.
Longest manager that I know of at the moment is still what's his name? At Peterhead. Jim McInally.
Yeah.
Jimmy Mac.
Because Jim McInally currently spent 9 years or so.
I thought it was Graham
Lambie
Ricks.
may be up there as well, you know.
Graham who?
Graham Ricks.
John Lambie as well.
I've no idea. You know what, Glorious, you'll have to send in second. Willie Malley, 1897 to 1940 for Celtic.
Yeah, that's a good shit. That is. Yeah.
43 years.
Don't know how I didn't remember that one.
Oh, he was second. Bill Struth, 19. Oh, wait.
Aye, Willie Malley first and
Bill
Struth
Struth,
second.
34 years. No. That means John Hunter's second. 5. Aye.
Aye, Glorious, you're chatting nonsense. You're chatting glorious nonsense.
Sorry, Cammy. Aberdeen were about to score there, or at least they looked like they were about to break.
There's been a couple of things actually happened in the game. Alan Forrest got the better of Hoban. He got booked just about a half ago. I'm not going to lie to you, it was a very close one if the case of the other player that was beside Hoban was a bit further away. It would be debatable if it was closer in the box or a red card. You've seen it being given this season already. Red cards have been given for ridiculous reasons, obviously.
Sorry, mate. I'm a big fan of John Guthrie getting booked there and the graphic popping up and it just saying John, yellow card.
Did it?
Did nobody else see that? Was that just
I
me?
didn't notice that.
What minute are you on?
Yellow card. I am on 68 and a half.
Oh, that's a late challenge. Yeah.
I am on 69 in a minute.
I'm on 69.30. I don't like this referee calling whatever his name is, Steve. Whatever. He's not great. I don't know if he's inexperienced. I don't know what level he was playing. It's the first time I've ever heard of him in the Scottish Premier. I know it's not a Premiership tie; it's a Scottish Cup tie, but it's like it's a caliber.
The top is Scottish football.
My dad likes to say to the referees, he says, if it's really bad and he doesn't want to swear, he normally says, you've got a backbone and a jellyfish. So,
I like that.
But then it goes to that stage where he gets that pissed off. Then the swearing comes after it, after having a hot chocolate and shit and a pint. So, yeah.
No, I think I had this discussion on my podcast on Monday about the calibre of refereeing and what Scottish football can do. I think it's a case of Scottish football making referees full-time instead of part-time. I think that needs to become a thing. We've got guys that
are playing... thing with that is that means a lot of onus is on the SFA to do for decent wage for them. They get paid good enough anyway, but I've got a funny feeling it just opens a can of worms to the sense of if they're performing like this part-time, and you look at the referee in South with VAR, and they're getting ridiculous amount of money for what they do, but not compared to what the footballers are getting paid. Can I come from with that?
Yeah.
So for the price, for the wage it is at the moment for down south referees, and for what the players are getting paid, it's not that much. Whereas up here, I think it would be a lot. You know.
Oh, I thought that was a red card there. No, I get what you're saying. I just think if, again, it's back to, does Scottish football want to be taken seriously? If so, pay the refs, pay them a full-time wage. Don't, give them better training. It's just something that has to be that. I'm sick of the inconsistencies in refereeing. I'm not saying going full-time will sort everything, but what I'm saying is at least give them the title of full time, and if they're not performing, then find another route. I asked the question: would bringing in foreign referees be a better option? That could be argued.
No,
no. I think we need to have.
We had them in friendlies before, and honestly, they're fucking gash, man. Like honestly, we used to do it for friendlies for some reason. Don't know why. I think it may be a UEFA thing we tried to do with the stadium or something. We had something going on about 10 years ago, and they got them in for friendlies. And honestly, man,
chance for Clyde. Clyde have scored. It's 2-1.
My prediction's out the window.
So's mine.
Oh, that's offside. Oh, that is harsh.
Yeah, my prediction's back on.
How long to go, Gogsy?
There's 14 minutes left. Basically, what happened is the striker for Clyde had chased down the goalkeeper. It was a very poor clearance from Neil Parrish, and then went to St Johnstone defender, and the second striker of Clyde goes and tackles him, and the striker that was further forward, the ball came to him, and he was standing in an offside position. He rounded the keeper and scored, but it's still 2-0.
That's a great decision from the referee. He fouled them and then waited to play on. They didn't play on, so he booked them. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, good use of advantage there.
Letting the game breathe. That's what we're all for, isn't it?
Water booked. I just want consistency, and the only consistency we say that again.
It's getting a bit nervy for me now. 75 minutes, almost 1-0 still. Yeah, it's starting to kick in a bit now because there's been a lot of bad tackles and a lot of bookings on the go here. So
I was going to say that.
I would say Scottish referees as a whole are consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, that's the only consistent part about them.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think, it's a sad
If you remember years ago, when you had Craig Thompson and all that.
Oh, he was a wanker.
A totally different kettle of fish. That's what I'm saying, though. But that's the kind of referees you had for the last 20 years before.
Yeah.
Who you got now? Dallas. This
Willie Collum.
Collum. He's at the tail end of probably what he's doing as well.
I think
John Beaton.
It's a sad state of affair when Bobby Madden's your most consistent referee. And I say that, but he's barely consistent, but he is. He's probably one of the best referees.
Go that far. I Kevin Clancy.
Clancy? No, Clancy's mean.
Clancy's pish.
That's what. No, I was just thinking of names. He's one of the worst.
John Beaton, no, not for me. Too inconsistent. Kevin Clancy, too inconsistent. Bobby Madden, too inconsistent. Best of a bad bunch. Willie Collum, I don't know if he's hopeless or he's biased. I hope it's the former because he just looks utterly hopeless. But
he looks like a character of a Futurama.
Has he not got the best sort of qualifications amongst the lot, though? Do UEFA not consider him like...
Yeah, he's an elite. He's an elite official, and I think it was a Serbian or Ukrainian newspaper that published him after a game saying that he's the worst referee in UEFA history. So it kind of tells you.
Is that after the Ramos red cards?
I can't remember what it was. After
he's a Europa
League, Champions League game. Who's out? Who?
Greg Aitken.
Oh, I thought you said something. I don't know. I thought somebody said Ramos. Ramos isn't a wanker.
A winner, maybe, but no,
No, I did know.
Yeah.
Gogsy said something.
I can't remember what I said now.
You said something about Ramos.
Aye, was it after the Ramos red
Aye.
card?
No, I think it was in 2015. I'm sure it was a Champions League or Europa League game. I'm going to stay quiet here.
Oh,
You fucking better.
we are in trouble.
Oh dear.
My fucking arse is trembling now.
I
I've done a shit to do.
I will say there's nothing to get worried about, but it did look concerning. If you
Oh,
Yeah,
run.
Bobby Madden does
Oh,
UCL
fucking run.
games as well, yeah.
Oh, what a run.
I was just waiting for
It's
a.
off.
This is unfortunate.
The ball. Ah!
Willie Collum, I think from seeing him perform in person to seeing him perform in, on the telly, he's just woeful. And I'm not having a crusade as if I'm anti Willie Collum. I just want Scottish referees to be better, and it's just sad that they're not.
No!
That was the wrong cross
So
you're making.
Agree.
Oh, dearie me. Now again, one each.
25 minutes. Fuck my life. Oh.
I was getting excited for you, and then when they missed the chance, I was like,
What a run. What did I say in the first half? We did. Everybody in the midfield fucking joins the attack. They get the break of the ball in the midfield. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Jason Holt and Marvin Bartley? Oh, wait a minute. Up front. Simple. Fucking shit, man.
I'm glad I
Funnily
didn't spoil that.
The
You
last.
did well, Stefan. But
I did.
I'll say, see the decision making there by Devlin. What you should be doing is just firing the ball across goal, not cutting it back. Because
chuck it in the
No, why
mixer.
did you stop? You didn't have to stop. You just had to keep running into the box. Keep going into the box. You had so much
Chuck it in
room
the
still to
mixer for
keep
me.
going.
Cammy, would you agree or disagree with me here that this game is going to end with 21 players in the park? I don't think there's going to be 22 players in the park here. Do you agree with that?
I think it's either going to be two men sent off at the same time for something.
What is the linesman doing there? That ball didn't go out of play, and he's put it out for like a throw in. Honestly, that just irritates me. That's a great finish from McGinn, by the way. I just want to mention that.
Get that out.
Yeah, that's composure down to a T to me. Like that's what a lot is. Yeah.
Hey, do you see the guy in the green pure celebrating? I don't know if he was a steward. Watch this. Finish him up. 2 seconds. David Martindale raging.
What the fuck, Lino?
I see. That was never out. See David Martindale there. He looks like he was chewing a wasp. He's not happy at all.
Oh no, and that's a good finish, man. That's a peach, man. That the composure to see that open his body, two men in front of him running at him at full pelt, and still to finish the top corner.
Oh, it's just it's the touch that sets it up perfectly.
No, aye.
Oh,
Come on, get the fucking postman on.
Exquisite, and it's a top finish.
I don't know who's level with me, but is that? I don't know if that should be a corner to Aberdeen. It's been given as a goal kick, but
Oh no.
I was going to say this isn't an overly surprising scoreline because the last time Livy and Aberdeen faced off in the cup, it was a quarter final. Livy won the replay 1-0 at Amundvale after a 1-1 draw at Pittodrie. So not overly surprising that they're really battling it out with that scoreline again.
I can't see it staying 1-1.
Oh, that's a tight one. Isn't it? He gave a goal kick for that.
Yeah, he
Maybe
gave a
not.
goal kick for it. I thought that should have been a corner.
Oh, sure, hasn't it?
I don't
I
know.
could maybe see it
Yeah,
going to
it's borderline.
extra time.
yeah, borderline.
Yeah, I think it'll go to extra time, but I don't.
You think it'll be
just-
settled before
I'm not
pens?
going to lie to you.
No, I don't. I think
we
it'll stay
have
1-1. Sorry.
We have done this before. We have either came back to 2-1. Kelly game comes to mind, or we have our arses is fallen to pieces and we've just fallen to bits. But I'm quite surprised it's now 80 minutes and there's not one sub made, which
Yeah, I was
I've
going to
already
just
said
say
at the
that.
start of the game. Get the postman on, get the balls in the box. The Josh Mullen's the kind of guy which would relish coming on there now because he knows what he needs to do. He needs to get a goal. He needs to set up a goal. So I don't see why.
So I'll let you finish. Sorry.
Is that your pie ready,
Oh, I was
Cammy?
gonna- Yes, indeed. Yes.
I think you might disagree with me here, Cammy, but I think Livingston look out on their feet at the minute. I think a change needs to happen.
He's done it again. He's done it again. And this is what I'm talking about Martindale. I said to my pal at the work, he's an Oliver fan as well. I would rather, this is going to be quite a thing to say here, but
A hot take.
Martindale's probably better off going back to doing what he was doing before as director of football or a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Leon Fox stays in the coaching staff, say, right? We need to get bigger in a sense to keep doing what we're doing and get somebody else in.
Yeah,
Because
I can see that.
That 14-game run was a miracle.
Has
And
that
if we
led to
didn't do that
Livingston having an
14-game
over
run,
expectation?
we'd be relegated. I think we'd be relegated straight down relegated if we didn't do the 14 games.
Do you think that's then led to Livy fans having an over expectation of how good they actually? Oh Jesus! Oofed. Right, never mind. Nothing bad happened. You'll see it in a second.
No, because the last 2 seasons we've finished in top 6 now, and the budget we're on is pretty much borderline between. I think it's above Hamilton's budget by a ball here and St Mirren's budget at one point, but they went big this year and they're in the shit supposedly as well.
St Mirren did really well.
If you look at the top 6 finish and Dundee United for what they spend and never, holy goalie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's a very difficult situation to be in because if you look at the Hearts team, I would bite your hand off with the Hearts team, but you need to use the Hearts team to their advantage, and it's not happening. I'm just using Hearts as an example because they've spent the money, man. I'm not going to lie to you. You know that as well.
No, but you can spend money badly, mate.
I apologize if you hear a Hoover going off, by the way. Some idiot.
But you can spend money badly, Cammy, and we have over, a good 5-6 year period. So, I don't know, mate.
That's what I'm saying. I think what the problem is, we're in this stubborn way of what happened with Kenny Miller when he came in. He got told what's happening. He got told that you're not going to get anyone else in. You're going to get players in. That's it. Martindale, he's been great for 7 years. I'm sorry, but there comes a time where you go, it's went so far. The story, the good feel story, the coming out now to my past and stuff, good on the guy. Hats off to him. It's Alan.
Do you
Forrest
feel he's sort of hit that ceiling?
I think he's hit the time where if he wants to stay at the club, go behind the scenes what he's been, how he started off. If you get where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you want as a kind of figurehead in the dugout?
It's not one I've not really thought about it, but off the top of my head, one guy that I would probably really actually love to be at the club, and I think he would do really well, is Stephen Robinson at ex-Motherwell.
Mm-hmm.
Strychek down here, by the way. He's taking a sore one.
He's had a back problem as well.
I don't think Robbo would take it.
No, I don't think he would either.
Robinson? No, I don't think he would. But as I'm saying before,
it's about ambition, though, isn't it? You want to push that.
Right, the Kelly job.
Yeah.
Again, these are about to see this foul, but
it's Stryek's back, I think, mate. He's had the problem with his back for months.
I was going to say I don't see the point of contact where he's hurt him. I don't know if he's overextended, but
no, I've just seen it now.
It looks bad. Need to wait and see. But
he's had a problem with his back for months. This is his first game back, actually, since that big defeat against Dundee United, I must say.
He's back on his feet now, which is good. But Joe Lewis get back to his feet with that abdominal issue that he had, and then he had to go off. So it'd be interesting.
Yeah, that was Ferguson trying to punch the ball in there.
That's one player that I'm saying about Stefano. Stefan, you were saying about somebody getting sent off. It would probably be either Ferguson's probably in a shaky line, in my opinion, because he's now getting quite nippy and.
Has Ferguson been booked? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got booked. I think so. Oh no, but I'm not even just saying about booked. But I'm just saying about getting sent off. I just feel like he's the kind of guy that would spit the
He's
dummy out
rash a
very
bit into
quickly.
his bit of a hothead, isn't he?
I feel like
Too much like
Aberdeen are
he's
starting to flow the ball a bit now. I think that they feel comfortable, with the equaliser. They sort of got the momentum going their way, but some of the passing has been poor, from them. But they look as if...
Tommy Hoban's the only Aberdeen booking to this point.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many are
he's the one that
Livingston?
took-
3.
Whereas Guthrie, Holt, and Fitzwater have all been booked for Livy.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
A couple of them are a bit dubious, in my opinion. I'm not just saying that as a Livy fan, but the referee has been...
The Fitzwater one was fair. I think that was the only one.
Yeah, that was fair. That was a bit thingy.
Yeah,
like,
John's was
been times
harsh.
in the first half. First half one,
John.
like, what the fuck?
When John got his, that was harsh.
Looking for John.
Colin Stephen having a wee giggle there with the Livingston players. Well, now he's
John.
shouting. He's not
What a
happy.
character.
It's a free kick for Livingston, by the way, about maybe 30 yards out.
Get the postman on.
I need to make my screen bigger. No, probably about 35, 40 yards.
Still get the
Yes.
postman on.
This will be a lift into the box. You would assume now Craig Sybil's knocking the ball forward. I hate when I see that for players. Like the referees told you what it is and they push the ball forward about 5 yards. That does nothing.
The guys are here.
Ball into
They'll
the
be-
box.
I just leave them here now.
What are Aberdeen doing?
I've only done it.
Oh, I've just seen this exchange with the ref and the players. What a joker!
He's loving it. Now he gets angry in a second.
It's exchange like that. It's what do you call him? Bartley saying something, and he's just shrugged it off in the sense of your opinion doesn't matter.
No.
There's
What
a
kind of
great
pie you
chance
having?
Clyde.
That's a good body. Having 2 Kelly pies actually.
Love
Good
it.
gear.
Oh, nice. Ball comes in for Clyde, and the striker. I mean,
Fuck, you went tonto.
it's from point blank range, and he gets a very bad connection on it, and the keeper catches it.
Is that game still going on? I thought that would have been over.
It's the 92nd minute.
Jeez,
This is what I'm talking about Martindale there, right? I would love to know what he said there.
Yeah, he
In
was
the
going nuts.
context in the sense of why is he going that fucking nuts? There's ways of going about, oh fuck me, Strake.
Yeah, I was about to say that and then I stopped.
Good job we won that. Big Polly goalie. Going to sponsor a shirt next year. I don't know. I just feel that kind of shouting and all that kind of stuff works for only so long. And I'm not wanting to be kind of worried kind of fan like, oh, would that put players off to come and play for us, or would it put players off to sign a contract? But he's the manager now. He's not the coach. He's not the assistant. He's the main man.
Aye.
I don't know. It's a very difficult situation to be in now because who says he leave? Who sacks him? Because he's the director of football then, technically. He's the man that gets transfers. He's the man that deals with that side of the thing. Or does he just mutually agree when things are in the shit creek that he steps back?
Where have I heard that sort of scenario before? What do you think?
It's full
I'll
time.
get rid of him, but I'll just get him back in for a wee bit and he'll help out a wee bit.
Full time St Johnstone 2, Clyde 0. A very
Come on.
result.
You said 3-0, Adam.
I said 2. Gogsy said 3.
I said 3.
Oh,
If you watch
damn.
it
Jimmy
back,
Self
Stefan.
as well against Man City.
Sorry.
Action.
Yeah, that's what I thought, mate.
No problem.
Pipe down.
Rhoda.
I think he's went for extra time here, Martindale, by not bringing anyone else on.
Out of the 4 people on stream today, you're the only one that clubs is not in the Scottish Cup. If anyone has to pipe down, it must be you, my friend. Sorry, Johnny. Adam.
Johnny.
I genuinely kind of got over that. You know, I was on, my mates were on like a live podcast on YouTube, and I think I told this story last week, but I don't know if Cammy heard it, so I'll say it again just because it's funny. My mate is bald, but he's got a great beard, and someone said to him, "Is like you're growing hair in the wrong part of your head, mate." I just think that's so vicious, but it's so funny. I love it. YouTube comment section are phenomenal. Handball, surely that's again, there's the inconsistency from the referee. That's a handball. accidental or not, that should be a free kick to Aberdeen there.
Oh,
No,
dear,
it's
I
not.
can't believe I've just been absolutely silenced by Stefan there.
Mate, I really am sorry. I hate doing
It's
that.
all right,
I hate
mate.
doing that to anyone.
Oh, I keep saying still game references, but there's no point in saying them to you, Stefan, is there?
Mate, I don't like still game. I'm sorry.
Exactly,
like
that's what I'm saying.
That's
The
a
1 to 6.
Oh, you saying that's a handball? Come on, what the fuck's he going to put his
I'll
hand,
need
man?
to see a replay on it, but I think that's a handball, and I think Aberdeen should have a free kick there.
Aye, I need to see it back as well, but I think the way that
just seen it.
he's turned, I think the way that Laundridge is actually on the turn to move. This is where the balance comes in with the handball rule. They talked about it down south. That what they're saying is, if you are in the box and your hands are, say, down your side like that, and they chip the ball up to you and hit your hand, it's now classed as a handball.
Yeah,
VAR will,
because,
VAR
see,
will give that as a handball. I'm like,
It's
no,
nonsense.
because if your hand wasn't there, it hit your thigh. So what's
and where they meant
it's
to put their hands as a result? That's the most common place for it to be. It's not as though they're going to be running about like that.
Do they not
Doing the
ask for,
Macarena
I'll
or
just
whatever.
do Monty Python and just fucking chop them off and just play
do they
my
not
feet and my
ask for
legs.
do they not ask for your hands to be like behind your back? Like if you're going to block a ball, your hand should be behind your back or something.
But either way, that's low down. So if, as Cammy rightly says, if they're lobbing up and onto it, you know, what could they then do? Oh my word!
Oh, he's unlucky there. I'll say that.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm ruining the last couple of minutes here. I'll say nothing from now on.
It's got 1 minute left for me.
Yeah,
Joe
me.
Coyle's asking Stefan if he is a craft beer type of guy.
I'm a craft beer type of guy. I don't know why my Alexas went off there.
Oh, there's a chance for us.
I like German beer. I like Desperados.
Joseph's going to be all over that. He loves German beer.
It's so good.
Desperados, man. Honestly, they're probably the easiest thing to drink, and you don't even realise you're pushed until you stop.
You
I
don't.
love a Desperados.
They're
Oh,
great.
see, if you stop it,
Yeah.
I done it the other night there. I had 4 of them, and I stopped drinking just for 2 seconds. I looked up and I went, "Oh,"
Because they're like 5% alcohol. I don't know.
You know,
I don't know about yourselves, but I prefer having like a
no,
lime in
they're
it.
like 5.9.
Yeah.
5.9%.
Yeah,
I'm raging
a
this
lime
is on the
and
extra
a
bit.
Desperados or a Corona, definitely.
No,
So am I.
I don't like Corona. I have to
Soul.
say.
Soul.
Nah, I don't like Soul. I had it in Bamboo in Glasgow once. It was minging.
Bamboo. I'm going there with Steve.
Oh, look at Stephen Grass. What a fucking prick. He's like, that's going.
Can I just say,
Time.
I'm raging that has gone to extra time. I want my dinner. I'm starving.
Me too. I'm
Yeah, and
absolutely starving.
You know, I've
I've got mine.
I
We're
opted
complaining
not to have a takeaway tonight, and I'm regretting it. I've got chicken and all that sorted, so I'm like buzzing to eat it.
Keep the chicken up for tomorrow.
Sunday dinner.
In fair, I had a takeaway last night. I only need to have like one a week, so
Robbie Nelson says, "Shut it, Cammy." What
But
for?
for.
What for?
But for.
Callan, Fraz and Roscoe. Fraz and Stevie have been taking a break recently. Roscoe will be on for tomorrow's Old Firm.
who's on tomorrow? Is it me, you, Roscoe?
I think so. We'll decide after. I don't know what's happening.
Don't let it ruin the surprise.
Yeah, exactly. It's a surprise.
Come on, Robbie. Spin yourself, man. Waiting.
Come on, Robbie, you've called him out. He's waiting for you. He's not having it. Don't tell Cammy to shut up. He's eating a
Did
Kelly.
Chelsea beat Man City? Oh, they did. You dancer. I've got absolutely no affiliation, but I'm just sick of hearing the talk about Guardiola and a potential quadruple as though it was going to be like a nap or a cert. Delighted that they've now pissed one of them away. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Huh?
Who's in the other semi-final?
Leicester and Southampton tomorrow, I think.
Oh, brilliant! I want Leicester or Southampton to.
I want
To go and win it.
If it's like Leicester versus Chelsea or Southampton versus Chelsea, I want Southampton. If it's Leicester, I want Chelsea.
So you don't want Brendan?
No. I just don't like Leicester. I hated the fact that they won the league in 2015 or 2016. They haven't shut up about it. So I really don't want them to win the FA Cup and pretend that they're a big team and they're a big top six. And no, don't want it.
I work alongside a Leicester fan. I'd quite like to see them do it for him.
Right, that's me broke the seal after a pint and a half. Fuck.
Same.
That was rather pleasant. I needed to hear that. Oh, Premier do La Liga TV. I didn't know that.
And
In that wee advert there, they do La Liga. I did not know that. I will be keeping that subscription going.
Just so you can see Messi.
Yes. I can't believe he's went away for a slash at the start of the second half extra time.
To be fair, he's probably been needing that for a wee while, so I can't blame him. His nerves will be, his ticker will be going mad.
Nerves will be jangling.
Oh,
I know,
what?
I can feel myself getting nervous about tomorrow. I don't know if it's nerves from coming on past the mic. I always get nerves coming on past the mic, but it's either that or the game, probably more past the mic. See, the first time you asked me on Gog, I was excited myself. I had to do a game of two teams that arguably I'd heard of, but I'd never watched, and I was like,
Was yours the Scottish Cup the first time round as well, Stefan?
Yeah, it was the Elgin Ayr game. I was like, right, I only know a wee bit of Ayr United. I know Ian McCall managed them for a while, and then that's all I knew. I didn't know anything about Elgin. I'm like, I'm going to know no player. I had to do some extensive research, and it helped. I was caking it, I have to say.
Wow. I mean,
That was the first time for me. I was nervous as well.
I've only ever been nervous for that stream because
it was big.
Something completely different to what we had done previously, because it's usually just a casual conversation like this. But because we were trying to go like, okay, what, we're just go proper professional that night.
It was great, I have to say.
Oh,
I hated the fact that when I had to tell you who scored, I was like, oh, and it's a goal for Ayr. I don't know who scored because I don't watch Ayr, but it's 1-0 to Ayr. I was like, it's horrendous. I had to turn the commentary up before I announced, there's been a goal, because I'm like, I need to hear who scored.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Elgin commentator didn't know who scored, and I'm like, yeah, stupid idiot, you're meant to know this.
Michael Moffat. Oh dear.
Great game, full of great goals. Shame both teams are out. Well, yeah. Shame Ayr are out. Elgin didn't deserve to go through. They get pumped for now.
Brilliant. Love that.
Get this Robbie to fuck.
Ayers was then the next round. They got put out off of Clyde, though, didn't they? That was a shocker.
That was a shocker. 2-1, was it?
Was it not 1-0, I think?
Yeah, it was 1-0.
I'll go to your superior knowledge. I don't know why I came 2-1.
Not at all, mate. Not at all.
It was Ayr that let me down for a couple of £100 on a coupon that day. Raging. Pure raging.
Here's your coupon bust.
Alan Lithgow on for
Sorry. Very good.
I'm away to get myself incarcerated for crimes against humanity.
Oh, dude. Here's your coupon bust. What a topper.
That's class.
Oh, penalty! Oh! I'm not saying who to, but penalty.
Oh!
Could this not have come like 5 minutes sooner?
I wouldn't be giving that for a penalty. No, he's just went down there for me. That's terrible refereeing, but we'll see in a second. Unbelievable, man.
I think I'm about to see the incident.
Yes!
Watch the replay. I'm not sure that's a penalty.
I'm just about to see it now. Devlin on the right-hand side.
Oh my God, what the hell is that? Oh! That is the worst decision I've seen.
Colin Stephen has been sold.
Deary me.
I think even J. Emmanuel-Thomas is shocked that he got a penalty out of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
You saw his face.
Like, Stefano, please.
Clyde haven't gone for week, Alan. Clyde have lost, so no.
Come on, Jumbo. Come on, Jumbo. What the fuck is that? Yes!
Thanks for spoiling that for me, Cammy.
No, I'm sorry. Just going back to that penalty incident, what is the referee playing at? See, this is the inconsistency we spoke about. That is not a penalty. Cammy, you'll take it because it's your team, but that's not a penalty.
Take it more because it's against the sheep.
Well, I said I don't think this game will get another goal. I was wrong. Livingston are going to win this one 2-1, 100%.
Nope.
If only that had come. Oh, I've just refreshed it and I've gone further behind. Now I'm like, now I've not even got the pen. What the hell? Oh, come on.
On the replay, the Aberdeen defender does clip J. Emmanuel-Thomas, but I think it's not enough for me. Like, J. Emmanuel-Thomas is an absolute unit. For him to be going down like that is disgraceful.
If Motherwell conceded that penalty in a Scottish
I would be raging.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd be raging. That's just
I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy, but I'm happy at the same time, of course. But see if you look at the way Campbell goes in, right? Mm-hmm. It looks to me that he's expecting Campbell to take him out, and it's not happened.
Oh my God.
So he's kind of like went, I need to do something here, and just went down, and then also he got the penalty. So
Aberdeen looking dangerous here.
But dare I say, the Aberdeen defender, he gave the referee an opportunity to make a decision, so the referee took it gladfully.
Oh, I'm actually raging. I've gone further behind on my stream because now J. Emmanuel-Thomas is about to take it. How has that happened?
Very obviously.
What's happened?
I don't want to fucking know.
Oh my God! Oh, what a save by Shredrick!
I'm mad refreshing live score to see what the script is.
Oh, it's buffering it right as soon as the ball's been put into the box.
Fuck, bastards! Absolute fucking snake bastard. Snake bastard.
That is a phenomenal goal. I have to say, that's great play and a great finish.
Stefan, I'm sorry to bring it up, but 2 minutes ago it was a case of this would definitely finish 2-1 to Livy. What a crazy cup time.
You see what I did there, mate?
I love it.
Oh my God.
Bit the old reverse psychology.
That has confirmed me. Oh, David Martindale, he's back to tune a wasp. He's raging. But no, that just confirms for me. Rangers are going to win tomorrow. And they are going to win 2-0. It just confirms to me that anything I say goes wrong. So we'll take it.
Yes,
Just like Nigeria in 2014 World Cup.
Say that again?
Just like Nigeria in the 2014 World Cup.
No, I said that they would win and they drew with Iran. They won Iran in that night, I tell you that.
What fucking money, Martindale? Fucking asshole.
He said with a mouthful
of pie.
I've just seen Florian Camberry's goal. Why am I so behind?
So am I, mate.
Mate, do yourself a favour. Click off your browser and restart it. Oh, that's a shocking foul.
What, are you saying to just temporarily leave the stream as well and hop back in?
Oh, no, obviously don't do that. I didn't know you were on the same sort of... right, fair this. I feel bad for you.
I was a mayor here, mate.
Yeah, I don't know why I was going to call you David there. You'll see it in a minute, Cammy. I think that's a terrible show.
It's my dad's name. I don't know where you've got that from.
I'm assuming it's on one of our players. Oh, that's bad.
That was a tasty foul, wasn't it?
I'm opening up another browser and we'll see if this is of any use.
Yeah.
Aberdeen are looking threatening here, I'm not going to lie.
What minute are you guys in?
6th of extra time.
I'm 7:31.
Right, you're
2 minutes behind. What is that?
I hope I'm so far ahead for tomorrow's stream as well, because I couldn't do what Cammy's doing, listen to me telling you when there's a goal or not. Oh, that would be horrendous.
Anyway,
I'm on the 6th minute.
Brilliant.
Nah, I'm joking, man. It's fine.
Oh my! that would have been tasty had that gone in. Strycek, so lucky there. You'll see it in a second, Gary. But I thought I was dipping for a second. It did dip as well, right when you didn't want it to. I would hate to be the keeper. See if you fall back into your net, and I hate that. You got tangled up in the netting.
The jet is a donkey, says the monk. Same jet.
Fucking challenge. Referees played play on. Livingston should be aggrieved by that. That's a stinking challenge.
To be fair, I'm not trying to wind Cammy up here, but it is sort of a case of justice being served that Aberdeen hold themselves level, given that pen.
Livingston have just kicked the ball out for the player. I don't know who it's down. It's not Pittman. I want to say. I don't know. No, it's not Holt. I think it might be Pittman. It's number.
That's Pittman. Oh, that's a shocking challenge.
Aye, that's what I was saying. That Tommy Hoban.
What the fuck, Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, the referee didn't think it was a foul. Livingston have now put the ball out of play. If you're Aberdeen, you don't give the ball back to Livingston. I think they will, but if it was me, I'd be telling them not
fucking to. Arsehole ref. You give fucking one hang with the other tackle. He fucking took him out!
At what minute does this happen? Because I don't think I've...
Yeah, my stream's having an absolute mare.
My stream's having a mare as well.
Fucking Hoban's been booked. Hoban's been fucking booked, ref. Come
Adam, you're back in December 2020. How far behind you are? You're watching for last season.
This is what I don't understand, right? His tackle there is worse than the one he got booked for on Forest. How the fuck is he not off the pitch? How is he not sent off?
Yeah, it's just the inconsistencies of this guy. I don't know if he's League One, League Two, or the Championship, but he's really not great. That was a stunning penalty, by the way, from Jet. They're showing the replay, but you know.
Yeah, mate, I've only just seen it there. Cheers.
That's what he's saying. Every Livy player just went up to the ref and said, "How has it not got to the stage where that's a red card?"
Oh, and Aberdeen, I don't know if they're giving the ball back here. No, they're. Oh, wait. Yeah, they are. That's stupid. I hate that.
Please tell me you were raging when Motherwell scored that goal against you in the 4-1 game.
I wasn't at that game. I never seen it, but I do remember people kicking off about it. I just came back from, I think, Valencia. So I was like, I arrived back in the Saturday night. I was like, no chance I'm going to that game. Motherwell. Nah. I was just too tired, Gogsy. Nothing against Motherwell. But no, I remember people being raging about it. But you know what? It's competitive football. Why are we being so nice? I just hate about it. Like, Livingston didn't have to kick the ball out. It's not like they kicked out for an Aberdeen player. They kicked it out for a Livingston player. So I don't...
Shit housery, why not?
Oh, it was brilliant. And I got started on at Dalmarnock train station afterwards because I'm a Motherwell fan.
You what?
Like,
that's a challenge. Say that again, Gogsy. Sorry.
Like a big Celtic fan had started on me because I'm a Motherwell fan. I was wearing a Motherwell scarf. Like, I didn't care we'd lost 4-1. I was just happy that we got that wee moment.
Canberry's gone down here. I think he's bought that for the referee from Strycek, but we'll see in a second.
What a tackle that was by Aaron Lithgow just a few moments before. Oh, what another great tackle by Bartley. Oh my god.
Tasty challenge. I don't know. I need to see the replay here. Oh, Canberry, man. Get up. Let's see it one more time. Oh, maybe there is something in it. Nah, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
One of my best pals has just texted me and said, how is he not off?
Hoban. Aye, wasn't great.
I can understand if that's his first challenge. It's a booking, but he's booked. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter if it's his first challenge. If it's a bookable offence.
No, that's like a true referee.
I don't know if
it's
Canberra's
really not
been
that
up to
simple.
this one, boys.
The referee shat himself there.
Good.
Big time.
Good.
I think he's crapped himself the whole game.
I
It's
think
Hendry
I'm going to
that's
close this down and try and hop back in because my stream is not having it.
Canberra's not doing it at the moment. It's Hendry.
Is it Head? Oh, I thought it was Canberra. Oh, right, okay, sorry, my bad. They look similar.
Both snakes.
Both.
I don't mind Florrie and Canberra.
I still thought that was one of the weirdest transfers I've seen this season. Canberra coming back to Scotland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, me too.
Shambles. Still in 10 minutes. Absolute disgrace.
Oh, excellent. I'm at the Hendry injury now.
I've just seen a replay of Jet's pen yet again.
That was about 5 minutes ago.
Honestly, what a farce.
Adam, how old is your Wi-Fi?
Ancient,
Told you.
evidently, mate.
It's holding you back.
Yeah, it honestly, it's the bane of my life.
I wouldn't be pleased with that.
It genuinely is. It's because I live in the middle of nowhere, mate. This is the problem.
In the Midlothian.
In the middle of Midlothian.
What is it not
I
called?
nowhere.
I know we're up in the Kingdom of Fife.
Oh, now I've just leapt forward to 13 minutes. What's the
Oh,
script
you're
here?
ahead of me now. How's that happened?
I'm seeing Callum Hendry getting treatment.
Oh no, right, sorry. How many? What minutes?
I'm on
13:22.
Oh no,
I'm at 13 and a half now.
I'm at 14:34.
So I'm
So I
still a
thought-
minute behind, but rather
Oh,
than
you were
two.
ahead of me. Oh, a Livingston and Aberdeen player have went down now. Oh, come on, what are they at? I didn't see the chat.
Supposedly in the commentary, I've not got the commentary on, but supposedly Stuart and that's having a big debate about it. They're now saying if that's not a sending off as such, why are we still not? Why, he can understand why Brian Rice is going off his head every week. He can understand why managers are past caring anymore. What's the point?
It's a total inconsistency. It's just not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want our game to be respected worldwide, or do we want to just accept that Scottish football is a farmers league? Let's have some standards. I don't think it is a farmers league, by the way, but I can see why people are calling it. If our referees can't do their job, what hope have we got? Honestly,
No, you're right, mate.
I'm lucky that the SFA can't, impose bans on people for bringing the game into disrepute for questioning a referee. But
they do for managers.
Even that in itself is disgusting. How can a manager come out? He can slate his players, he can slate the opposition players, but he's not allowed to slate the match official, even when the match official is blatantly wrong. It's such a strange process.
It's like if you question anything at all, you get punished.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like the regime of North Korea. Not to the same extremes, but the comparable reference is there because you can't question anything without being punished there. And same with the SFA. It's ridiculous.
Callum Thompson, Motherwell aren't playing Hibs yet. Hibs have to beat Stranraer tomorrow. So it's not confirmed yet that Motherwell will be playing Hibs in the next round.
Unless Hibs it and do a Hearts, I would expect it to be Motherwell versus Hibs. Oh, gee, Emmanuel-Thomas! That was unlucky.
Get him on mute for me. Can I fucking mute him or something?
I'm just seeing the Jet breaking away now.
Oh! Oh, missed by a ball here.
He was not far.
A ball here. Ooh, so close.
Right, hold on, my laptop's about tonight.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. First half of extra time.
I'm a big fan of Jet's kit name being genuinely Jet.
Yeah.
Saving on the pennies.
They really missed a great chance for a sponsorship there. If he had the number 2
Oh, Jesus.
You could have got a sponsorship with an airline.
I'm telling you, that's how
You're getting
next season.
incarcerated for crimes against humanity.
You're
That's
a
me,
terrible
you
being.
That's me and you both in the jail for that.
That is shocking, Jet.
I genuinely believe Jet had scored there. That was a great wee mazy run.
Great wee
Cammy-
easy run by the brick shithouse.
Cammy was getting ready to spit out his pie there. Talking about pie, I'm starving, man. I haven't nothing to eat since my breakfast this morning. And a pack of Haribos.
Neither. All I've had
And a wee
a
portion of cheese dunkers,
couple of
but that was
tea
it.
cakes. Couple of tea cakes, that's been me.
I don't mind a wee tea cake now and then.
Love a tea cake, mate.
A Scottish delicacy.
Beautiful.
I didn't know pakora's apparently a Scottish delicacy. I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah. Was that not made in? I saw something about that. It was either made in one of Glasgow or Edinburgh. I think it's Glasgow.
Mm-hmm.
That was first kind of brought to fruition or whatever. Yeah, I'm
Did you
certain
see
that is right.
Did you see the guy on TikTok who made an iron brew pakora?
Yes, somebody sent me that because of my love for iron brew. Maybe need to give it a try.
It's authentic though. He's actually got all the spices.
Joseph
in that. It
Gibb
looks good,
says
man.
hello to Kendo, I'm assuming.
Hi, Kendall. Who's Kendall? But hi.
That's me.
That's
Oh.
Adam.
Oh, you're because Kennedy, so it is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, that's your Instagram name. Oh, it's half time here, by the way. Well, half time and extra time, but aye.
That's what the boys call me, mate.
I'll start doing that then instead of calling you Johnny X. Adam X. Kendall it is, mate.
Get
I only know that
man
I
off.
followed you on Instagram and you've not followed me back, so
I did follow you back.
I think I've not checked my phone since I followed you, so I was trying to be cheeky there.
I
That's
have
very
followed you,
good, bro.
cheeky bastard.
You followed me 11 minutes ago. So I said that.
There you go.
Um,
It's Byron. I thought so.
By
Sorry,
the way,
Byron, mate.
do you think it's going to penalties? I hope so. So Cammy goes through the same trauma that I did last night, and it's better for views. So when it gets to games that I've got not too much interest in, I just want a really interesting game.
From a neutral standpoint, it's a good laugh.
Exactly. Yeah. And I like seeing people suffer when it's not me.
For me in this game, I really don't see us. We're the same every week. We're just not playing that well, but somehow manage sometimes to get results, and that's what worries me going into next season. I don't know what you think, Gogsy, about Motherwell as well. Is the fact that you are playing decent some games, and then there'll be 2 games later, and you were honking, and then you went and beat us, and then you know what I mean. It's like there's too much inconsistency and not playing the right way, and you wish they were maybe doing better because you had such a good result against us, and then didn't really do much after that, did you?
Exactly. And I mean, we were one bad decision away from the top 6 as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and St Johnstone, obviously, the usual.
No, St Mirren.
Somehow managing to do it this year, eh?
We were 1-0 up against St Mirren with 10 minutes to go, and St Mirren got a penalty for a Lee Erwin dive.
Yeah, that's right, aye.
That's the only reason why St Mirren are better.
Jack McMillan's coming on, I think, for his first appearance, and I think it is last appearance he came on or started was against Celtic.
Are you just kicking off the second half just now? I'm trying to see if...
Yeah,
that's fine. Oh, I say that, it's just buffering. Fantastic.
Same here.
Brilliant.
Elliot Scott has just donated £200 to the bookies.
Holy fuck. Livy have had some season. Martindale is a brilliant manager. I've just said it for the last 2 hours that we've been on this. There's something just not clicking somewhere.
When this game's over and you can check the Pass the Mic Facebook chat, watch that video because I'm very disturbed at what I've just seen.
Come on then. Oh, get the ball in, man.
Where are you guys at? I'm at 15.5.
15:37.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just about 2
16:02. 16:02.
Shut up, Stefan.
You
This
narc.
is why it baffles me. I'm not trying to fucking suck off Josh Mullen in any way, shape, or form. But
You've pretty much
as
done
a
that.
fan, yeah, I pretty much done it. I want to see the guy on the pitch. Every time he comes on, every time he plays, he is the man. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says.
See, when people say I'm not trying to do something, when people say I'm not trying to do something, but it inevitably means that they are trying to do something. That's a great turn by. Oh, that's close. I think that was Kennedy. I was going to say Canberra. That was closer. Good effort. Good turn. And 2 Livingston players are down. Marvin Bartley and one's just got to their feet.
Bartley to burn out tired legs as well, Cammy, for the old Mullen shout.
Is Bartley number 6?
Yeah.
Bartley's
he's down.
Friend of the channel.
I think he's the only black player on the pitch as well.
Tommy Gunn says Cam Henry to get the winner. Punished Cammy for his anti-St Johnstone chic.
Callum Henry also loves St Johnstone that much. He went to Aberdeen, so I don't think Callum Henry really gives a fuck about St Johnstone's season, to be honest.
Do you know, I'm pleasantly surprised I've not had any of your viewers have a go at me, Gogsy. Well, apart from the picture.
What the fuck is Martindale doing, man? See if I was at this game, honestly, he'd be getting fucking pelters right now. You brought in 3 fucking defenders, you idiot.
Why would they be giving you slander, Stefan?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just happy that I don't get any slander.
No, yeah.
You know, Alan Terence player.
You know, I don't.
You could be getting compared to Jonathan Sutherland.
I know exactly, mate. No, but in fairness, if I showed my picture, I'd be getting compared to Ronaldo. But I mean, in the fat one, by the way. I'm just happy I don't get these vicious insults like saying I look like Johnny Sutherland.
Like this one.
Told to shut up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's not really an insult. That's actually a fact. That is a statement in truth. It's not an insult. That's fact, mate. You're spot on.
I can't believe you're agreeing that I look like Johnny Sutherland and then saying it's an insult. So you're basically trying to tell me I'm ugly. Thanks, mate.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you don't look like Johnny Sutherland, but I find it funny. It's vicious that they say you do.
It's Jonathan Sutherland time.
Can I just ask, what was that guy's name there? Was it Christopher Hogan?
Is Martindale got...
Yeah, that's the Norwegian correspondent, is it not?
Yeah, it is. It's Christopher, the Norwegian correspondent.
Spelling Christopher with a K, do it with a C,
I'm
only joking.
I haven't said what the score will be tomorrow, but I'm hoping for a 3-0 Stranraer win.
I thought they meant the Celtic Rangers game.
Yeah, so
is there no game on tomorrow? You'd never have guessed.
You would. I know Scottish media are not covering this game enough. By the way, honestly,
it's all about Stranraer Hibs tomorrow.
Yeah. Can I just say I hate the week building up to like a Rangers Celtic game. I'm avoiding using the terms because people pull you up for whatever term you use. I'm going to say the Rangers Celtic game. I hate the weeks leading up to it because see the coverage of it. It's too in your face. Like there are other clubs in Scotland, by the way.
Yeah,
anywhere, everywhere.
Somebody said about that down south when they came up. They said they couldn't believe how much it's in your face and interviews and it's like that happens, every game for down south. But it's not a derby; it's just a game. But when it's such an extent in a small country and it's divided by 2 teams, it's like they're amazed by it. And I think that's why players struggled with Rangers. They couldn't handle the moment, as they say.
The scrutiny that they come under. Aye.
Mm-hmm. Like if you put one foot wrong at Rangers, you've got the whole of the fan base on your back for the whole 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That was quite refreshing to hear Stefan say that, as obviously somebody that sat on sort of one half of the divide.
Yeah.
Mate, I call it as I see it. And I'm not one for bigging up the rivalry and things like Oh my God. Sorry, I'm not one for.
What the fuck, mate?
He's way behind me at this point. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, good save. Strike check. Yeah, sorry. What I was saying was, I call it as I say it. I'm not going to build up the Old Firm. I think, or the Rangers Celtic Glasgow Derby, whatever you want to call it. I don't build. I don't want it to be built up because it is built up enough. It's a great thing for Scottish football to have. However, I think we build it up too much and focus in on it. Let's remember there are other clubs in the country, and let's respect that. Probably an outside view from someone with inside it, but that's how I call it.
Aye, the Glasgow Derby for the faint-hearted. Let's just say,
Yes.
Because to me, it'll always be the Old Firm because
and me.
I genuinely couldn't care less.
No, neither could I. It's the name of a rivalry, right? I get that Celtic fans will have their view, Rangers fans will have their view. That's fine. I'm going to call it as I've always called it, and that's the way it is. But I see what Celtic have sort of taken into the attitude of the Glasgow Derby, and it is a Glasgow Derby. Ian Crocker, even before 2012, always called it a Glasgow Derby. So
the Glasgow Derby.
It's Derby Day in Glasgow. What was it? In Mother's Day, it was like the mother of all derbies. It's Derby Day in Glasgow. Yeah. I love Ian Crocker, by the way.
It's just such an iconic voice, eh?
Like, it's the fact that he's English, and he told me that he's basically adopted Scotland as his national team.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Incredible. Do you know what I think's brilliant about Ian Crocker is he comes up with lines on the spot, which is great. I think, what was it? The song from Frank Sinatra, and Celtic were down in April and won the league in May, and he used like the lyrics from the song when he was like, what was it? Shot down. What was it? It's something in flying high in April.
Flying
shot
high
down
in April,
May.
shot down in May. Aye.
Yeah, I was like, that's just an iconic line.
I know.
Save in Scottish commentary. He's a great guy. Him and Derek Ray are the two best to ever commentate in my lifetime.
The true goats.
Yeah,
Derek Ray's a consummate professional, by the way. See, do you know he phones up like embassies and everything to get how like players' names are meant to be said? Honestly,
yeah, I can truly believe that.
It's crazy how thorough they view it the way.
Do you remember the guy we had at Ross County, Alex Schalk, and people were calling him Scallick and everything? And I think Derek Ray phoned up the embassy and was like, "Hi, yeah, how do you say this?" And they were like, I can't remember how it is actually. Is it's either Schalk or Scallick? I think it's Scallick, but they were calling him Schalk.
I thought it was Alex Schalk.
Yeah, so did I.
No, I think it's Scallick. I'm sure Rory Hamilton told me that.
Because I try my best to know how to pronounce things as well, because I mean my mum used to teach modern languages, so
yeah,
I always get caught out whenever I mispronounce something, so I always like to be completely on the money with the pronunciation.
I'm the same, mate. I hate when people pronounce it's like even Bruno Fernandes down at United, people call it Fernandes. It's just pure ignorance. It really irritates me.
I mean, it'd be Fernandes if it was a Z on the end of the name.
Yeah.
But with an S,
I just can't say Fernandes. Is that right?
Just said it, mate.
I thought it was yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's always proved tricky. I don't know. Maybe I can.
The first time off the bat, Fernandes. I can't say Fernandes.
No, you can say that. Fucking brilliant, man.
Kendall, love
it. Brilliant from Kendall.
Oh Christ. Had it there.
Yes, Stefan is a Celtic fan.
But I think one of the things that you're saying about that is like, see when it comes to like commentators, especially like the sense of Derek Ray and all that when he was covering Scottish football for BT at the time, it was great, man. It was so good, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And then Rory Hamilton came in and it got a lot of negative effect because it was something different. It wasn't the same, was it? But then he's quite decent as well. But then I can remember I was at the Scotland-England game, and when Griffiths' free kicks went in, it was Rob McLean on the STV one, I think.
Oh, I had Martin Tyler.
Oh, yeah, Martin Tyler.
They were doing this guy.
Do you know what's great about Martin Tyler? is Martindale didn't show any country allegiance in that game
No,
when Griffith
that's what I was
scored.
just going to say there. See when Griffith scored the second one.
Aye, he went
Goes again.
Yeah, it's the fact that catch Griffiths if you can, catch Scotland if you can, kind of thing.
Aye,
The way he was saying it was like, that's not going to happen if any other commentator's on that. You know,
see if it's Clive Tilsley for ITV, that's not happening.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally agree.
I turned it off. I put it on mute.
Clive Tilsley is a great commentator, and I'll take no other opinions on that. I think he's
Yeah,
a great commentator.
I
However, when he commentates on England, he is not impartial, and it annoys me. It's the same with the guys at BT. Darren Fletcher's a great commentator, but see when he's commentating a game for an English team, he's not as bad as some. His co-coms are terrible, but.
Do you think that's just playing up to the audience, though, mate?
I think it is, but you have to remember that the English audience aren't the only ones tuning in. You have like Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, so you have to, sort of stay impartial.
Like,
Of course, but I just view it as sort of the majority will be English, so it's sort of kind of playing up to them in order to kind of get them tuning in on a regular basis. But I don't know.
And I think it is, but I'm just while you're playing up to the majority of your audience, you're alienating.
Of course, you've got to be fully aware.
It's the same with Super Scoreboard, right? I think they're great. I think Gordon Duncan's a great. I think Gordon Duncan's a great host, but and I know the audience is old firm related, but it plays up to it too much. I wish more people like from within Scotland would phone Clyde, because it'd make it nicer to listen to, rather than Laurie from Denison coming on and shouting, and Billy from Lark Hall, is it, that goes on and rants about Rangers.
Billy from Lark, that's the most stereotypical thing I've ever heard.
I can't say I've ever tuned in from Super Scoreboard.
Somebody from Alexandra, but I think it's something like that as well. It's it's a great show, but it's too old firm orientated. But it is Glasgow in the West, so it is their audience. But for BT,
same with Go Radio as well. Go Radio's like that as well. Go Radio tried to make partnerships with other clubs in the Premiership, and then you get to the actual show and it's just all Premier League. It's all Celtic Rangers, sorry.
But again, it's west of Scotland. But I do like Go Radio. I like what they're doing. From being on the show, I like what they're doing. Oh my days! That's a terrible pass. That's a great.
We get it, mate. You've been on. You're big time.
Yeah,
didn't go that far.
And of course, he's under contract at Pass the Mic, so
exactly, mate. I'm here for passing. I'm here for Goggsy. Goggsy is my boss. Doesn't get to tell me what to do, but he's my boss.
See, going back to commentating as well, do you think some of the club stuff has been either really good or really poor?
Clubs,
well, I was watching Edinburgh City Queen's Park today, and I thought the commentary was a bit shambolic. 3 different guys. I think 2 of them might have been current Edinburgh City players, and they didn't know half the stuff.
Livingston have got a decent free kick here, boys.
The best praise that I could chuck out was probably Wraith TV. I think has been by far the best in the championship. 100%.
No, Wraith TV have had one of the best coverages in the sense of recordings and everything for many years.
There's this excellent.
A bit of money into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't actually listen to the commentary because whenever I'm watching football, streaming
or whatever,
we're here and I can't listen to the comms because
Kelly won. Oh my god! Oh, they played them. Fucking terrible, man. Honestly, it was like
Livingston have got a decent opportunity here, by the way.
What with the foul on Jet?
Yeah, great hold-up play from him.
See, that's a booking.
Yeah, decent ball in. Oh my god.
Who was that challenging the Jet just there? I just missed that.
I didn't see it.
He played none there, did I? What, Hoban again? Oh.
Hoban again.
Hoban, yeah.
God, 6 minutes added. Jeez, oh.
Don't get me wrong, there's been lots of stuff happened here in this game. Like
6 minutes?
No, I'm talking. It's terrible.
Tell you what, this has been a great cup tie.
Oh, it has.
It's been alright, to be fair.
I feel bad for Cammy because it is going to penalties unless.
That's alright. That's a shit thingy.
I can hear Rory Hamilton. I can hear him.
Yeah, I thought I could as well.
What a guy.
It's me, sorry.
That's alright.
2 seconds. See what it was like.
Mm.
Has David Martindale been booked?
More than likely.
Because I
Did
see him
you
sitting down. He's not
did you
raging.
interview him on the pod then, Stefan?
Yeah, I did. First episode, mate. He was a great
Oh,
guest.
that's top draw.
He's a good guest to have, eh?
Yeah, he's passionate. He knows his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had him on the GOG pod as well.
He's honestly
He's on about.
Rory Hamilton.
All right.
He's a great guy. He loves his hill walking as well. I've seen some of his pictures and I'm like, I'm gonna get myself some of that.
I was going to say, is it not his Twitter display picture as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So up some wee hill that's like pure massive.
No, I was going to say up some I don't know. I was trying to think of it. Some peak was the word. I couldn't think of the appropriate word.
Oh my god,
Emmanuel-Thomas. Kilimanjaro.
Unlucky there.
Up his hill.
He loves his hills. Oh, they're phenomenal. Some of the views that I've seen got me right into it.
Mm.
You remember the?
That's 32 minutes. The referee should be blowing the whistle, but he's letting Livingston have a throw in. Emmanuel-Thomas taking the throw in. That's
scenes
strange.
here.
Oh, and he's called it before Livingston went to throw. He's called full time. It's penalties. Oh, you're raging if you're Cammy. If you're Livingston, you're fuming.
Oh, I've just seen the jet go over for it now.
Callum Shepherd says, "Who is your man of the match?"
It's got to be Emmanuel-Thomas for me.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna be behind Stefan on the pens anyway, so there's not much point, is there?
I've got to say the goalie. I've got to say Straight, mate. I'm sorry. I think he's done 2 or 3 saves, and if he didn't make the saves, the way I look at it, right, that's striking goals a day, right? We have lost 2 goals, but the 2 goals are being decent, right? Either one was pure defending in a sense, right? But if you look at the goals compared to today and what's happened with McCorry should be saving about 2 or 3 of them out of the last maybe 5 games.
Mm.
You know, I'm not just picking on him. I hate when Livy fans at the moment are saying that, right? But there has been times this season where if he just done what he's supposedly capable of, it's just not happened, is it? You know, it's upsetting.
Elliot Scott saying that he's got Livy to win on pens for 1k.
Yeah, after putting £200 on
For a bag.
Yeah, one bag of cash.
A bag of sand.
I feel bad for Cammy here. I'll try and reserve my reactions, but by the time
shutting the fuck up this time.
Yeah, let's just stay quiet for the penalties, and let Cam.
Let's get a reaction off of me like yesterday for good.
100%. Let's do it. Before they begin, I really hope tomorrow's game, unless it's Hibs and Stranraer, but I don't want the Rangers Celtic game to go to penalties. I don't think my heart could handle it, and I'm certainly not doing it on stream. You know, I think I'll be out in the floor.
Mm. Mm.
I'm just going to watch Cammy. I'm not even watching the pens.
I'm
I'm just going to watch him.
Mm. That's my dinner ready, and it's penalties. Raging, absolutely raging.
I tell you what, see the thing about Aberdeen is, right? You look at Glass coming in. Aberdeen have almost been there every time, from finals to semis to third, second, whatever in the league. What it is, we're not Aberdeen fans, right? But what do you really think would go through Aberdeen's fans' head in the sense if you look at the team they've got now, there's probably only about 2 or 3 positions that they really could improve on. And even if they did get players in, there's nothing guaranteed that they say Scott Brown or Lee Griffiths or whoever it is coming in is going to hit the ground running.
I know what you mean. It's sort of kind of dealing with the appropriate resources.
But didn't play well. Simple. Just because you have a good team with Mackay Stephen, Halliday, and all these kind of guys doesn't mean that they're going to perform. I think Mackay Stephen's probably one of the biggest letdowns this season, no?
Yeah, listen, I agree with you, mate. And this is the frustration that we've got. It's going back to the whole manager thing. I mean, I feel as though there is somebody that can get a better tune out of these players. But the problems at Hearts are beyond a manager. For Aberdeen, I think it was maybe solely the manager, because I look at, they're obviously talking about the stadium move. Aberdeen, I think, on the whole, are pretty well run. So they always seem to, bring in players for relatively low transfer fees, sell them on for profit, bring in adequate replacements, etc., etc. So I don't really get what the fans or where the fans' discontent comes from.
Just to say, Lewis Ferguson stepping up for the first penalty, but I will not.
Right,
yeah, I've got that so far.
I'll shut up then.
I love how Stefan's actually muted himself.
Yeah. In preparation.
Sorry, my missus just asked me, is it finished? No, it's penalties.
No.
See my face and shit myself, no?
No, it's penalties now. Leave me alone.
Oh.
No, she's been nice to me. She made me pies and everything else. So.
Don't know how lucky you are, young man.
Hey, I'll just take the fucking penalty, man. Just put the ball in the spot, you dickhead. What? This is one of my pet hates, right? The circle is a circle in the shape of a ball. What is the obsession of putting it right on the edge of it? Oh, that how?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
That might. Halliday is a good player. Didn't say he was a good player. I'm saying if you get thinking on a name, Halliday is a name, you think automatically he could do well, especially in a league below.
My Premier Sports just got out there.
Oh, pet that out.
Alan Lithgow. He's just back from 14 months out almost. Go on yourself, Alan.
It's a great penalty, that.
Big Al, what a boy.
Canberry to step up for Aberdeen next.
Oh, ho, ho, it's mine.
Hi, Carrots, mate. How's it going?
You know.
Gallagher,
how Kitliff.
Oh, what a tune, man! I can remember you were there at the last game of the season in the first season, Gogsy, when we played
The
you.
3-2 game.
It was the last game of the season.
Yeah, the 3-2 game, mate. We were 3-0 up after 20 minutes.
I think so. It must have been, yeah. And we took quite a bit. Oh shit, penalty, man! I hate them penalties.
I thought that was a great penalty.
Quite worrying how I'm not a Livy fan and started that chant there.
Like that,
yeah, someone check your hard drive.
And I can remember
Jason Hope
that
up
game.
for Livingston now.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I can remember
What you
that
reckon
game.
to that then, Cammy?
Brilliant. What's that?
Jason Hope. Yeah.
I don't know. Alan Lithgow stepped up and scored, so fucking...
Who is Livingston's penalty taker?
Que sera.
Oh!
What happened with that? Oh, he's hit. I thought it bounced off, like
That's
over
what
the
I
line
thought,
and then
Gogsy.
coming back out. Oh, that's a painful one.
Dear.
Matty Kennedy's
the
next
first
up for
penalty. I
Aberdeen.
told you about the first penalty, didn't I? I said it was a one that you could have saved. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, that's a good penalty.
Yeah.
Charlie Kyle says, Gogs, are you nervous we're going to release the floodgates? I don't know what you're referring to there, but...
Emmanuel-Thomas
Release
stepping
the
up for
floodgates.
Livingston.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Big Jet scored 2 in the game.
And he scored a penalty as well, like earlier on in the game, so
Yeah.
his confidence should be riding high.
It's a bit of a thingy though when you've
And
already
fair
taken
play,
it.
all this while having that advisory role to the board at Hearts as well for the Jet. He's doing really well.
Oh, good
Not a
penalty.
fan of his run-up, I have to say.
Nah, his run-up's very questionable. He looks like he's about to do a shit. It's that wee skip as well. He does.
Canberry though. It's a bit like Canberry though. Like Canberry's one, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, he got it right in the corner, which to me is a case of he's almost missed it. He's almost fucked it. You know? If
It's that
goes in the
fine
bottom
line, isn't
corner,
it?
great. If it fucking misses, well, you fucked it. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it's
It's
borderline
fine margins. Yeah,
passable.
definitely.
That's a lovely penalty
Yeah, that was a class penalty.
Fuck off, man.
from Campbell.
So now Livingston have to score.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cam
Jake
Dog.
fucking made it so easy for him there, unfortunately, man. Like he even dived pretty much in the far left-hand post with his left. That's God, man. Tell you that first penalty, man. Telling you.
Who's number 29?
For
Oh,
that's Taylor
Aaron Taylor
Sinclair.
Sinclair. He was
Right,
shit.
shut up, because I'm behind you, Zay, by like 5 seconds, I think.
No, I won't say it, don't worry.
Yeah, it's good penalty, man. What a penalty.
So Ross
You
McCrory
almost
up
missed that.
for Aberdeen.
oh, what's the story, Ross McCrory?
I thought I was the only person that ever did that.
Come on, Napoli goalie. Fucking shite, man. Fucking
Sorry,
shite.
Cammy, mate. Join Adam on the loser circle.
Hey! I've got a teammate now.
I love how we didn't react to Kendo's result like the way we've just reacted to Cammy. Oh, sorry, Cammy, unlucky. We're
Yeah,
laughing
what's
at
all that
Kendo.
about? Everyone was absolutely pissing their pants that Hearts got dumped out.
No, I think it's quite funny that Livingston are out. Sorry, Cammy, but it's a shite way to go
Sorry,
because
man.
they should have, in the game they scored first both times.
I'm not going to lie in this one. I think it's the case of. Can you understand what I mean about this game with Martindale? Why I've been like this for the past few weeks? Like, there's just something not right in there. Yeah, might be happy, but I just feel as a fan watching it saying, just something not right for me. Sorry.
I don't mean to bring it back up, Cammy, but is it ever since that St Johnstone game at Hampden? It seems to have all sort of fizzled out, doesn't it?
I think it was just before that. Was it not?
It's a semi-final game, man. I would say
maybe.
I would say that after that game. I mean, well, look at, for example, Scott Robinson got subbed off twice at Rangers. Boom, that's it. That's it. Nothing's really came of that. Nothing's been said about it. He's just not in the squad. He said before the cup final, "I'm going to be signing a new contract in the coming weeks. I love the club."
Who said that?
But now it's Scott Robinson. But the talk was Motherwell, wasn't it? Goggsy Motherwell have nicked him on a P contract.
He might have already signed a P contract, and supposedly in the clubs can have rules in certain ways, and I think one of the rules at Livy is you have to get permission for the club to then say you're going. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
It's
so
like a case
that clarity or whatever.
He would have just went up to Martindale and says, "I'm going to Motherwell," and then okay, fine. And it's the same with Halkett. It took that long to get the pictures out. People knew he was going, just didn't know where. So I think that's what's happened with Robinson is why say all them things at one point? I'm going to sign. I love the club, and then he's fallen off the face.
It's the worst way to do it. It's the worst way to do it. 100%.
I think
Anyway,
it's so long.
We're going to have to wrap up there. My tea is ready. It's been ready for the last 20 minutes. So on that happy note, sorry to cut you off, Cammy. I'm sure you have a lot more to say. But, we've been on for 3 hours, so it is time for us to go off skate. But thank you very much to Stefan, Cammy, and Adam for coming on today. Really appreciate your company, trips. Also, thanks to everyone in the comments for making the stream as eventful as it was. And we'll be back tomorrow for some small game between two teams from Glasgow. Can't remember their names. But anyway, guys, we'll see you very soon. Take care. Drive safe.